If I told you the things I've seen on my ways, if I told you the things I've done in my days, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So it's best I just don't say. I've lived 1,000 lives, I piloted 1,000 souls, I killed and fought and died just for a single role.
Hello and welcome to St. Elco's Fire, a lighthearted actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. Thank you for joining us for session 12. If you'd like to catch up on past episodes of St. Elco's Fire, you can go to happyjacks.org/shows. This is going to be an extra special episode. This is our network contractually obligated holiday special. As we are down one player this week.
That makes it sound like we signed some kind of a contract with Happy Jacks. Like,
That's true.
Yeah, let me
like that.
Let me rephrase. This game takes place in a world where we are making a TV show called St. Elco's Fire.
That was what we agreed upon as canon when we started this game, which I'm here for, frankly.
I'm Kurt. I'm going to be GMing or directing this game. I am the co-author, along with Kate Potts, of Lighthearted, 80s RPG set in a magical neon dream world. I am going to throw it over to our players so they can introduce themselves. Dave, how are you doing tonight?
I'm fantastic. It is actually cold outside, and I've had hail in the last 24 hours, so it's like winter for real. It's been pretty fun. And I'm ready to slip back into Harold's brain and see what's going to happen next.
Nice. How are you doing, Clara?
I'm good. Time has no meaning right now. Happy Liminal Space Week, my friends. But yes, I am also in a place where it hailed, and it was amazing. And I am a California native, so I worship the rain.
Nice. Who are you playing today?
Oh yeah, huh? We're on a game. Hi, I'm Clara, and I'm playing Audrey Ortiz, the chosen by the warrior jock cheerleader person who is good at punching things and bad at feelings. But theoretically is going to get better at feelings, or this game's going to have no character arc.
Nice. Joe, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I been watching a lot of 80s stuff, listening to a lot of 80s music. I watched Wonder Woman 84 to get ready for this game. I don't know if that was a good idea.
Did that help? Did that help at all for you?
We'll have to unpack that, I think. I think I have to unpack that after the game and see if that helped or hindered.
I will join you in unpacking 84 after this. Because...
So tune in for our podcast after the show. We're
unpacking 84 with these four.
Unpacking 84 with us four.
Yeah.
I play Zachary. Zachary is the Rebel Click traveler, although we haven't seen him do much Rebel stuff lately. He might be growing, so yeah, we'll see what we get up to with Zachary.
Okay,
good old Zach.
And if you've noticed, we are missing one Claire. In their place is some lovely new art for Lighthearted, created by Minerva Fox, at Blue Troller on Twitter. If you want to follow her and see some of the awesome teasers she's been doing, there's big news coming for Lighthearted soon, so stay tuned for that. And without too much more ado, let's get into this game. Last time on Saint Elco's Fire, we see quick clips of the group all getting ready to getting ready to go over to the feed store to save the unicorns. They gathered up. They have Peter the unicorn. They're outside, ready to go. And Harold has a vision of Audrey running around the corner, getting blasted by green lightning of some sort, and warns them that there's something dangerous around the corner. They uncover that there is, in fact, some sort of magical trap there that Audrey uses a big old door of a van, I think, to smash through. Yeah. There's a lot of back and forth as they find ways to get from one side of the magical trap to the other while fighting with goons outside of the feed store. Kaz makes their way inside, and we see that they are holding several of the unicorns hostage. And in fact, their teacher, Frederick Larson, is inside trying to make a trade for a unicorn. They have an interesting fight with the goon outside, where there is a lot of shadow hounds that are summoned by the goon that sort of swarm them. And Audrey ends up getting hurt, which sets Harold off for a bit. And he sort of loses control of his magic, I think, or makes an interesting call, and takes out one of the goons. We'll find out if he's alive or not next time. But as the fight progresses, Mr. Larson does in fact escape when Neil Sr. stops Audrey in her tracks and asks, "But what about Neil?" And she is overwhelmed by feelings, and even more feelings.
I was gonna say two of my conditions right now say feelings and more feelings all in caps, which feel like shouldn't be a condition.
And that's where we ended. So we pick up this time with a little bit of GM fiat as I narrate some things that happen to get us into our Christmas special episode. The group decides that they are going to interrogate Neil Sr., as they did last game, and decides that they shouldn't do it here because this is not a great place to do that. And so Zach decides to go ahead and try to teleport everyone to a safe location, which I'm sure we'll learn more about next episode. And 3 of them find themselves in a strange place. The teleport works much like it normally does. You step into another dimension. But this time you find yourself, the other dimension is a strange dance floor. The camera sort of swirls around outward from the group as they find themselves in the middle of this neon dance party with beautiful people dressed in outlandish, music video 80s costumes, all doing the same choreographed dance around them as Let's Dance plays by David Bowie. Beyond the sea of dancers, there is a beautiful 8-foot goddess of a woman sitting on a chair on a dais in a ice blue flowing gown, overlooking the dance floor. The music halts, and the dancers stop, and the woman on the dais stands and calls out, "Who dares interrupt our revelries?"
I'm just going to try and blend into the dance.
Because you're dressed in outlandish 80s fashions.
Yes.
We kind of are, aren't we?
I mean, you were at the club. You were at Goth Bunker at the Goth Club before this.
I'm just
Yes.
missing a pair of shoes. Although in my head, this is the music video for Erishur's, like Always, I think. So here's snow in that.
So you try to blend in?
Yeah. I'm gonna be
Okay.
like look around like everybody else. Like, who would dare interrupt these revelries?
Guys, don't look at anything. Don't say anything. Just, I gotta try again. This isn't. Wait. Where's Cass?
Where are we?
Just keep dancing. Like, no, seriously, she's 8 foot tall.
A giant woman. Okay. Well, try again.
Zach's gonna try again.
to teleport you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead. You know what? I'm not going to make you roll because I know what happens.
Okay.
As soon as you try to teleport again, the 8 foot tall woman calls out, "Ah, there you are!" And the dancers spread away from you, and a spotlight hits where you're standing.
I'm like imagining Harold trying to move along with the group.
Like,
And she descends the dais toward you, gown flowing as if there's like air moving it all of its own accord. She's definitely got the same spell that Audrey has on her, going on her dress.
How long did that thing last?
I think it fell off when you got here.
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one can be hotter than this woman.
She sort of calls you out and says, "3 mortals here? Interesting."
I feel like Kaz would know what to say right now. What would Kaz say? Scheiße.
I'm just gonna go for like the full, like, bow, like, greetings. Apologies for interrupting your choreographed dance. We'll be on our way shortly.
Oh,
We lost a friend. Have you noticed any others like us? One of our friends is missing.
a friend.
We'll leave as soon as we find our friend. I'm sorry. We very obviously don't belong here.
Well, strangely enough, I felt you arrive. Marvelous ability that is you have there. It doesn't always work on the darker ones, though. Yes,
I'm gonna
dear?
ask a stupid question. Where are we?
Well, you're in my home.
I perceived that. Where is your home?
Well, you are in my kingdom.
Geographically, where might we be?
Well, you're in the center of and she gives you points that you don't recognize. She's just like, you're in the center of this valley and this place. She names a bunch of places that
Make a left at Narnia and turn right at Mordor and keep going. And if you, okay,
I
cool.
think we're in Europe.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
France, got it. Okay.
I really need to go to Europe more because this is amazing.
Don't you speak French, Harold?
You know.
No. I have a side gig called French Lessons, but that's not what that means.
I genuinely misremembered what your character sheet says.
He has Frenching lessons.
Oh, well. I mean, valid, but,
A strange bunch you are, but fortuitous nonetheless. You see, I have a problem that I think some, such as yourselves, might be able to solve for me.
we're kind of in a hurry. As we pointed out, we lost a friend, and also, there's stuff happening back where we're from that we need to deal with, right, Zach?
Yeah,
and
we
Hal?
lost a friend and a prisoner.
Yep.
Well, I could surely get you back to wherever it was you came from. Should you perform this task for me, time would be of no consequence.
What's the task?
Well, there's a devious imp who plagues my lands far to the south.
Lady,
And-
I don't have time for this. What do you want?
I would like you three to go and claim for me the Imp's Book of Deeds. With it, I will surely be able to transport you home.
I feel like this is more
Is
of a
this like one of
Seymour
those-
problem.
Is this like where people dress up and they
Yeah.
play that game,
I
the
don't know.
Dragons and Darkness, or what?
Yeah.
No,
they're
I
all in
assure you, there are no
character?
games being played here.
Mythics and monsters, or
I actually don't remember in
I don't remember the
in-universe
in-universe
what we called it.
name. I'm
It's
looking
Dungeons
for it.
and Darkness.
Dungeons and
That's it.
Darkness.
Dungeons and Darkness.
I don't know. I've never played that stuff.
This
That
is
sounds dreadful.
I mean,
Okay,
It's-
these
it's
people
an
are really
entertaining
they're
pastime.
really in character. I feel like this is one of those.
live
so.
Like,
action.
Unless we help you, you're not going to let us go. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I can't. Do not have the ability. Now, with the book, I believe I could get you home.
So we steal some guy's accounting books, and we can get out of here.
Yes, the Imp's Book of Deeds should allow me to transport you back to wherever it is you were meant to be.
yeah, or I do this, and then I stare at her, and I'm gonna try and pop out,
Yeah, it.
and I'll hold eye contact with her the entire time.
she-
Do I need
careful.
to roll for this?
So
think you're
it doesn't
interested.
work, but she leans down because it probably takes a minute, and so she leans down and looks at the other two of you and says, "What is it he's doing?"
I could not tell you.
I believe he's concentrating.
It's okay. Sometimes it takes guys like a minute.
This never happened before. I swear, this has never happened.
Oh,
It's
all
I'm not
okay.
this. I'm usually really good at this.
It happens to the best of us. Do
Everybody gets tired.
you need a sandwich?
Okay, I don't think I can. I can't leave.
Well.
You're welcome to leave the castle. In fact, you would have to go and retrieve the Book of Deeds.
Okay. Two questions. One for the GM and one for giant lady.
Sure.
Question for the GM. How's our condition? Do I get to clear my conditions and my stress?
So definitely clear your stress. This is a new scene. Or is the
I'm still starting at Indigo because what the hell is happening here? Or not Indigo, Violet.
Go ahead and roll to see if you can clear some of those conditions. Because it's not.
'Cause I was
see if you can
mauled.
roll for
I
not as
forgot.
bad as it looked. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I got mauled last game. So before we go anywhere, giant woman, I need a
Medical
band-aid.
attention.
I think embarrassed definitely just goes away.
Yeah. I can't even remember
This
why.
is more important than being embarrassed.
I honestly can't remember
Let's see.
why
What
I
else
was
do you all
embarrassed.
have?
Can we put a temporary hold on feelings?
Moratorium on feelings.
We want a
Moratorium.
moratorium on feelings. I could see this being. Yeah, I could see putting in a moratorium on feelings.
Because this is
and
the
then-
holiday special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling a d6 for Bod to see if I can unmaul.
Yes. Yeah, bod and whatever emotion you feel about that.
I mean, I'm still confused. Let's do this shit. Everything's fine. That did not go well. I am still mauled.
Oh no.
I got a 2.
So are you like checking to see where you were mauled? Like, 'cause you were bit on the shoulder, right?
Yeah, I was hoping that like magical transportation to what I assume is one of Harold's books is not like cured me of being mauled.
You know what? I think she says, "Oh, some of you are injured." Well, I can't have that. And she waves her hand, and ice forms over your mauled wound. It looks and acts like skin, but it is cold to the touch.
That's horrifying, and I love it.
It may melt away when you get back.
Awesome. Okay.
So does that
anyone
go
else
for
hurt?
my? Does that go for my electric burns?
Oh God, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the
But-
burns just cool. Yeah, she just cools the burns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Oh,
still
if-
have cool electric scars.
Yeah. If you can heal wounds, you can't get a ledger. You know
It
what?
is
Never
quite
mind.
powerful. But
Oh,
mortals are unique and exciting creatures. I've never met one that couldn't accomplish a test such as this.
Keep saying mortals.
Indeed.
you're not a douchebag, are you?
No,
No.
not that I know of.
Sorry, vampire.
Would any of you consider me such? And they all like start, like her whole court just starts saying how wonderful she is.
Kowtow.
I don't get that vibe here.
How many of these people
Like-
have collars popped up?
Well, they're wearing like bizarre neon fashions, so probably some of them, but not in a way that makes you think they are vampires.
I love that. That's our go-to reference for vampire. Like collar. No.
No, I'm not looking for vampires. I'm looking for douchebags.
Oh yeah, there's some douchebags here.
Okay.
Several douchebags. No vampires.
Okay.
I'm getting this feeling that we don't have a choice. Also, I love having the use of my arm back.
What changes if we get the book? Why don't my powers work?
Oh, well, this realm is, it dampens them.
Does this realm have a name? She asks, knowing the GM probably didn't come up with one.
I mean, how dare you?
I want her to say we're in the North Pole and it's Santa.
What would she call this place?
She gazes into a crystal ball. Let me see. The name of my realm is.
She makes eldritch horror sounds that you can't recreate with your own mouth.
I've never had to name it before. It was always just mine.
It's not speakable in your human tongue.
Right.
I like that all of us having run tabletops before are like, fuck you, Kurt.
You're all bastards.
That's me. I'm sorry.
Okay, the name of her realm is called Mabthea.
Awesome.
Abthea.
That-
And what are your
that
chief
tells-
exports?
Ice. Yep.
and douchebags.
Ice and
Ice and
douchebags. That's their
douchebags.
chief exports.
How would you say no? Annual GDP. And
Oh, I just got a text from my wife, who's the co-author of the game, and is watching this, and said to just call it winter.
Oh,
I like it better. You are in winter.
thank you, Katie.
So
Anyway.
yes, she says, "Oh, well, you are at the center of winter."
Clara knows what this means. Audrey does not give two shits. Cool.
We're in Europe somewhere.
We're in
a place
Europe.
called Winter.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
Well-
where all the winter palaces are.
Okay. So where's Where's this?
Imp?
You said imp?
Yes. Yes. He resides to the south of my lands.
And imp is short for
Well, it's
Imbecile.
not necessarily his name,
imperial.
more a description of his demeanor. I dare not speak his name in this house.
Oh, it's one of those.
He's a douchebag.
Oh, of the grandest proportions.
This game's already weird.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't interested until you said that, but now I'm invested.
No.
That
Me
is
and douchebags.
Well,
I wasn't gonna help, but if
Never.
it comes down to a douchebag threatening a giant,
Guys, we have to do this.
yeah,
yes, a douchebag threatens winter. You must go.
You know what? That's valid. Do you have, giant woman of winter? Do you have like, I don't know, special things that might help us fight the douche imp? Can we say douche on network TV?
I think
Doesn't
so.
yes.
Okay, making sure.
She says, weapons? You require weapons?
I will take a weapon. And Audrey like brightens. Almost visibly.
And she says, she like calls to one of her guard and she says, guard, please provide them. And so he like leaves for a second and comes back with like a cloth draped over his arms and like 3 weapons sitting on his over it.
Yeah. Audrey is far more excited than the other two, apparently.
He's got a spear, like a falchion, and what would be another? I think it's just like a gnarled staff.
This is full D&D. We're just doing this now.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Audrey takes that falchion because it's a it's a sword. We're just gonna go with this.
It's like a big ass sword. Yeah.
The big ass sword. We're just doing this. Well,
Zach,
And then
do you
he's
have a
like,
preference?
Are you happy with your choice?
always.
Quite the warrior she is, and he backs up.
Harold, which one do you want?
I've never used either thing, but maybe a spear? That kind of lines up with maybe a celestial thing?
Okay. And
And a walking staff kind
guess
of lines up with
oh, okay.
traveling.
Yeah,
thing?
okay. Yeah, okay. I'll take the walking stick.
I'm gonna try, like you said, there's a lot of neon light here
Yeah. Yeah.
of various colors.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try and just do like some kind of magic, like just some basic illusion thing. Like I don't know.
Sure.
Like when I take the spear, I'm gonna make it glitter, or
Yeah, yeah. So it looks awesome. Like you have less disconnect between you and magic than you normally do.
Oh,
This is awesome.
Whoa,
Okay.
okay. That's cool.
yeah,
Did you
That
do
was-
that?
I did. That was way easier than it should have been. So it's not all magic that's hard here.
When you do
Maybe
the
just
like whatever your illusion is, that like the people near you clap.
I just wanted the spear to look cool, like that.
All right, give us a map and I guess and maybe a car. What's
A sleigh.
You require
What's-
a carriage.
that? Audrey's like, what's D&D for car?
I can have a carriage provided you.
At that, you're interrupted by a sound. That sounds exactly like a lightsaber. And Zach is now holding his walking stick like Luke's lightsaber. It's a bright green lightsaber.
Nice. And you're just making the sound like.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys,
Nice.
guys, look. Look. It's a lightsaber. This is
And
awesome.
they're all like, "Ooh,
All right.
impressive!" And they clap. And she waves her hands and she says, "Well, now that you are all provided for, I'll expect my book of deeds shortly." Good
Anything
luck.
we should know about the imp before we go? Like he's weak against water. Just
No, nothing like that. He is quite the devious trickster, though. Perhaps try to acquire his book without his knowledge.
So we have
Okay.
to steal it.
We
Yes,
have
that would
stolen
be an
things
excellent way to
before.
Yeah,
do
I
that.
was gonna say like we might have practice at that.
we haven't not stolen things before. It's not
and-
gone well for us.
She says, "I feel like this interruption is dragging on a bit. Good luck." And she starts to turn, and the music starts like ramping back up.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Let's go.
Off to the carriage and the down. I guess we're gonna go see an imp about a book.
Is it cold?
So you get outside the castle, and there is a carriage waiting for you. It looks like it looks like a Ferrari, but it's too long, and it is being
Yes.
pulled by 4 white horses.
I am all over that. Like, yes. A stretched Testarossa pulled by horses.
Yes, and it has like neon ground
good.
effects. Like everything is sort of like neoned out, as if they just like saw an 80s music video and then just sort of turned it into whatever they could figure out.
I love it.
Yes.
So you get out there. It is freezing, and it's a convertible with no discernible way to put up the top.
I'm not wearing shoes, am I?
Did you take your shoes off?
I don't know that I put my shoes back on since the fight.
Right, because you took your shoes off because of the like slippery mud and stuff. Yeah, so you're not wearing shoes. You're wearing like going out clothes, and it's very, very cold, like bitter cold. It hurts.
I hate this. Can we see about getting, I don't know, better clothes for the weather?
Well, I got a lightsaber. Maybe you can make something.
This is not my strong suit, but sure.
Yes. We're,
Oh, yeah.
we're doing this. Magical winter character transformation sequence.
Yeah. Audrey like concentrates. Do you want me to roll for this?
What are you trying to do?
I think I'm trying to conjure some winter clothes, which would be yellow.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Can I roll glam and yellow?
Yeah, 100%. You can roll glam and yellow.
Okay. Glam is better than look. The other option was probably mental, and we've
Yeah.
already established. It's not my best trait. It's still a
Can
D4.
I offer assistance?
Please?
Like, I know I do this every time, but I forget how.
So if you're helping, just describe how you're helping, and if they accept the help, then you get to roll one of your dice along with their 2.
Ah, okay. Well,
So for this one,
yeah.
it would probably be your yellow die.
Again,
How's
we
everyone
desperately need
feeling?
Kaz.
How's everyone feeling here?
I'm not feeling very yellow.
I'm set on blue for confused.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have the effects of the unicorn berries worn off on me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm probably still.
And are we just pushing aside the like effects of last game and starting clean for this episode?
Yes. Yeah.
And
Everything
then we'll
here is
mentally
so
snap back into our real lives. when we're
unfamiliar
done?
that while you're here, it seems like the troubles of your world are beyond you, though they'll return. So maybe make a note
Yes.
of where
Yeah.
you had
It's all good.
malfunctions,
Yeah.
or not
Cool.
malfunctions, conditions.
I was just gonna say, like, I don't think I can roll yellow then, so I won't help. But
Yeah, we'll
If I can
give
ignore
you a
that,
clean
then that's
slate while you're here because she healed all your wounds, and
Yay.
any emotional problems will just return when you get back home.
gotcha.
What a mood.
So, can I just like offer tasteful advice.
Yeah, just
Yes.
make us.
You just describe the
clothing
clothes.
suggestions. Yeah.
Yeah, be like,
So then maybe you're rolling glam instead?
I am,
okay.
yeah.
Because you're not actually providing magic, you're providing, like, instruction.
yeah.
Just as good, frankly.
Cool. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do this. Wow, I did not roll well.
That's okay. Have a 12.
Thank you, because I got a 2. My dice do not want me to roll well on these things.
I love the
I got
idea
another
that
2.
you just made, like, boxy, functional, just square, like, you just put everyone in a bubble. And then he's just like, no, a nip and a tuck here, and he's like sort of shaping it for you.
Did you guys ever see, it was going around like last year, it was a full body sock, like a cable knit sock.
Yes.
Yes.
Audrey conjures that, and Harold's like, no.
No.
It's just 3 snuggies.
Yes.
So then, what do you all look like?
I mean, if it got fixed by Harold, peak 80s, oh god, Claire doesn't like neon, but Audrey probably does. Peak neon 80s winter
Wintergoth?
2-piece.
Mm.
You know, the windbreaker and ski jacket, ski
Oh
pants.
yeah. This is totally like 80s ski patrol
Mm-hmm.
outfits. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Like
Awesome.
bright neon parkas.
So
We all have those
see-
like super cool goggles.
So we see you all in the Ferrari sleigh, with your goggles and your ski suits on as it pulls away from the castle, and we get like this pan up of this like gorgeous but sinister looking ice castle. And you drive away on the 4 white horses pull you away from it. And then it picks up a while later, because we can tell because you're all sitting in different positions, and the camera pans back down to see the Ferrari sleigh pulled up to what looks like a bridge.
Why did we stop?
Is there a driver, or are we in charge of controlling these horses?
The horses appear to be driving.
Oh, okay.
Why did we stop?
You see, it looks like there should be a bridge, but there's no bridge in existence. There's no bridge there. All of the bracing is there, but the floor of the bridge is not there. And it looks like there's some sort of upset animal near the edge of the bridge. And you can hear like a
Are there talking animals in this world? I'm so excited. I guess being the himbo, Audrey hops right out, and I guess let's check out this bridge situation.
As you get over there, you can see there is a Saint Bernard, a large one wearing a red vest, who looks very upset.
Oh my god, I love dogs. Okay, Audrey immediately, oh, it's a doggy. Who's a good boy? And she like pulls out her hand for the dog to smell. She's got a dog, so like she understands dog etiquette at least.
He steps back a little bit and says, "Excuse me."
Oh.
What?
Oh my god, it's a talking dog. Zach, Harold, the dog talks. This is the
Aha.
Okay.
Of course
Why
I
don't-
talk. Don't you?
Yes, but oh my god, the dog talks. Guys, it's the
What?
best day ever.
What? Hey, horses, can you wait here a minute?
The horses do not answer.
Okay, I had to try.
The valid.
Zach's gonna hop off the carriage. I think now we reveal Zach's costume is actually like it's all white, and it's mirroring Luke Skywalker's outfit from Hoth. but not entirely like,
Yeah.
but like enough so that we don't get sued.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sure,
yeah,
sure,
yeah. Or it's the same one. They just got it from costuming. Had
Right.
the Hoth costume.
Yeah.
He sort of like gets up and he says, "Forgive me. My name is Bruno Cinderheart. I seem to have a problem."
Is it that
Yeah.
cutest puppy on this side
You're
of the
a
planet?
you're a talking dog.
To be fair, we know a unicorn.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
Peter
true.
doesn't talk.
The truth, the unicorn doesn't talk.
He talks to Kaz.
Yeah, but cats can talk to animals, I assume.
Could you perhaps aid me?
We're sort of in the middle of aiding somebody else, but I mean, like, okay.
Oh, well, oh, great. And his tail wags a bit.
So cute.
Well, I need to activate the bridge, but I can't tell the code. It's meant to be on this sign, but it all appears gray. And you can see there's like a big green circle in the middle of the sign.
This is my favorite game.
And there's some levers. It looks like there's like a code to turn on the bridge.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Zach's
do
gonna
any of the-
walk up to the precipice of where. So the like, is it like the railings are there, but there's no floor?
Yeah.
Is that kind of the deal?
Yeah.
Um,
And wherever
Zach's gonna-
and over by Cinderheart, there's a bunch of levers on the like
Okay.
near the bridge.
Zach's gonna walk over to like where the precipice is and kind of dip his lightsaber just to see if like, oh, maybe it's just an illusion thing. Like, is
Yeah,
there
no, it
something-
goes right through. There's no
Okay.
bridge.
It's like a drawbridge, except it is activated somehow. And Audrey, if we look at the console
Yeah, there's like 3 levers there.
and clear instructions.
Well, there's just a big green circle on a sign.
Okay.
And are any of the levers labeled, or do they have like colored knobs on the end? Or
I would like to
they're
detect traps.
They do have colored knobs.
That's what
There
she
is a blue one, a red one, and a yellow one.
Bruno,
Okay.
have you used this bridge before?
No, normally it's on. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I guess.
before we do anything with the bridge, can we check out the other side of the bridge? Like, see if there's like something horrible over there that somebody turned the bridge off
Oh,
so that it wouldn't come over here?
yeah, you didn't see anything, like at the other side of the
Okay.
bridge.
There's not like an army of orcs or something over there. Like,
No. There's
Okay,
nothing. There's nothing there like waiting to get across.
Audrey's gonna push the blue and the blue knob up, I guess, or lever up, down.
A blue light fills the area where the bottom of the bridge should be.
Oh, I know how this works. Audrey pulls the yellow lever.
The dog's like, really? That's so exciting. You pull the yellow lever, and the bottom of the bridge turns green.
It turns out I wasn't sleeping that much through Intro to Magecraft. It's just colored light.
And he says, "Thank you so much. I couldn't really tell which was which, and I didn't want to risk it."
Oh.
Because he's colorblind, because he's a dog.
Yeah. Europeans are colorblind.
What's a
I
European?
don't think that's true. Well, Coco Chanel
at what
only
they're
had
wearing.
black dresses.
It's all the
You,
costumes, right?
you make a good point. We should get back in the carriage. Bruno,
Yes.
we are headed. Where are you headed?
Home. One of my pups is sick, and I had to come this way to get medicine. And he like shakes the barrel at his chest, at his throat.
That is the cutest thing ever. I'm dying. I just love this dog. I want to bring this dog with us somehow.
I do feel like I owe you for your assistance. If you take me to my home, I could drop off the medicine and accompany you if you needed that.
Where's your home?
Just not far on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, let's give him a ride home at least.
Well, we have to
It's
cross the
cold.
bridge anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
Do you want to come on to our carriage? We'll give you a ride.
Yes, very much. Thank you.
So who's gonna ask him about the Winter Queen so we find out that she's a bitch? Sorry, that's out of character.
Like on the ride to this bridge, we haven't seen like oppressed serfs or like.
Nothing like that on the ride to the bridge.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume everything's fine then.
Yeah, no, all of us think it's fine. I've just, read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, Zach doesn't think this is fine.
How do you know this is fine? Giant woman, awesome sword, imps.
Douchebags don't dance like that. Not by choice. There's
Well,
something wrong.
Yeah, there's definitely some.
Anyway, yeah, we can give Bruno a ride home, and then if he wants to come with us to steal the imp's book, that's fine.
And how do we know the book belongs to her anyway? Like maybe the book actually belongs to this imp.
Oh, I don't think she said it belonged to her. Are we just gonna have this conversation while we're riding?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't think she said it belongs to her. I think we're just stealing it.
Oh, you
I
shouldn't
don't
steal.
like this.
Not anything from the Winter Queen.
I've got a
But we're not
bad
stealing
feeling
from
about
the Winter
this.
Queen. We're not stealing from the Winter
For
Queen.
the Winter
Oh,
Queen.
and he looks visibly relaxed, and shakes off a bit of snow.
What's her deal anyway?
The Winter Queen.
Yeah.
She is a wise and benevolent ruler.
How can one tell? Like, does he do the thing dogs do when they know they're lying?
Does his head turn to the side? Kind of thing?
Does he look ashamed?
Yeah.
He
Does he look
looks
guilty?
he looks around when he says it, and there's a caw from a tree nearby.
Well, everything's on the up and up here.
Hey,
Rad Winter
Harold,
Lady.
Can you? Oh, I don't know if Zach knows. He was gonna ask if you can do a cone of silence thing where no one
You've done
could
it
hear what
before.
you're saying.
Oh.
But I don't know that Zach would know because he was on stage when you.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna ask.
Audrey's just having the best time.
So he's telling you about his family and his wife and his 7 children, and
Hello, dogs.
eventually get there.
I don't want to offend you, but do all dogs talk here? I mean, do your kids talk like
they're very
the way
young.
we talk?
They haven't learned
Will
yet.
they talk?
I suppose if they live long enough.
Why wouldn't they live long enough?
It can be dangerous.
I guess, but I don't know. They're puppies.
Oh,
I assume.
I'm quite old, actually.
Wait, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, yeah. 16. It's a skill
I
that
know the
doesn't come
feeling.
to all of us.
This is amazing.
So the carriage pulls, the carriage doesn't seem like it's going to stop. As it's it's not slowing down. And he says, "Oh, this is my house." And you can see there's it looks like a little cottage, but it's, small. With a, big round flap door.
Dog house, little dog
Um,
house.
And there's smoke coming out of the chimney.
Is this
Whoa.
your house?
Can any of us stop the horses? Hey, horses, stop!
Hold up.
Hold up.
Everybody.
Uh,
Harold is not a horse kid.
uh, This is not within Audrey's realm of expertise.
Wait,
Some-
whoa, hey-o.
Somebody can roll sway.
Zach will roll a sway.
Wait, do we want Zach to roll sway?
Yeah.
Sway's my best
Yes,
trait.
yes. Okay. Just making sure.
That's
So
why
what is-
there are babies in bathrooms.
That's true. That is true. We haven't had a baby in a bathroom in a very long time.
Listen,
Well,
we
there
have
might
to
be a
rob
baby
an
in the
imp.
in
Yeah.
the castle.
There's a
Okay,
baby
there you go.
in the chamber pot.
I got a 7, my highest.
Okay. Yeah. So Harold is like, whoa, hey, slow down. And what does Zach do to get the horses to stop?
Zach is gonna light up his lightsaber and he's gonna make the sound with his mouth, but he lights up a bright green and he waves it and he steps off the carriage and he kind of like starts shepherding the horses a little bit.
Oh
So you-
yeah. Like the
Yeah.
like the guy on the tarmac at the airport.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you managed to like run around and get them to like get their attention and get them to stop. And yeah, they stop where you wanted them to. They seem fixated on this green thing. Like they're really into it. Like they keep trying to get to it.
Okay, so I'll kind of like just ease them into a stop.
And you do get them to stop, and Bruno jumps out and runs into the house, and you hear like yipping, like dog, like puppy barks, and one of like a little puppy comes running out, and it looks like a mix, like a Saint Bernard lab mix. And it comes running out, and it like gets up on the thing, and it's barking, and it's like looking at you guys.
Oh my god, I picked that puppy up so fast. That puppy's getting cuddled forever.
And it's like burrowing into you.
Yes! The best game ever. I've decided that Audrey secretly, like in that way that you would get made fun of in John Hughes movies, she loves talking animal movies.
Yeah.
Because, like, that seems sufficiently dorky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
This is amazing.
and it's like, chewing on your arm,
This is the best.
like a puppy would do. And after a bit, Bruno comes back out, and he's like, "Oh, so sorry." And he goes to like take the puppy. He's like,
Oh, no, it's okay.
Benjamin, and he tries to like get the puppy out of your
Okay. I'm
your
gonna hand
arms.
the puppy over
He's like,
to
I'm
the talking
so
dog.
sorry.
It's
he
okay. He's very sweet.
takes it by the scruff and like puts it back inside, and he says, "All right, well, I thank you so much for your assistance. I am at your service."
Now I feel bad. If we take him to the imp and then he dies, I'm gonna be very upset.
We go at it like the Godfather. Like someday. And this day may never come.
We may never be in this realm again.
We might be in an avalanche and need a Saint Bernard to find us. You will know this day.
I am pro this plan. I think that now that we've seen his family, we can't let him go on this adventure with us. I love him though.
Well, I owe you a debt.
Do you know anything about the imp that we're headed to meet?
Yes. He is not spoken kindly of around here.
Okay.
Not by careful mouths.
Okay. So he is a bad guy.
He is said to be a bad guy.
Said by the queen.
All who are loyal to the Winter Queen, of course.
Where I come from, there are two kinds of people. There are douchebags, and they're not douchebags.
What?
The douchebags are the ones.
What is a douchebag?
Think of everything that's wrong with the world wrapped up into one person, one personality, just something wrong, something that shouldn't be, something that doesn't look good like that. It shouldn't be like that. You should just put it down. I'm sorry. Where I come from, douchebags just have an effect on me. If I were to ask, would you place the queen as the douchebag or the imp as the douchebag of your world?
Oh, I would never speak ill of our queen.
No, you wouldn't speak it, but maybe you could gesture.
I think
maybe to the
comes...
left of me, the queen is a douchebag, and to the right of me.
He comes up to you and he puts one big paw on your forearm. And he says, "Such conversations are better left to more quiet spaces."
It is quite cold. Maybe we can enjoy a moment of warmth in your home.
We all look at the doghouse.
I'm afraid I would not want to bring such troubles to my own home.
I don't think we can fit in there. Although I really want to see the tiny puppies.
Okay. I got it. Here we go. And I create the most badass cone of silence around us and the dog.
Does it look like we're just having a regular conversation on the outside about puppies?
Yes. No, it looks like we're in a snow globe.
Yes.
Ooh,
Okay, that works too.
Yes.
So, like, on the outside, like, we're all just, like, standing there like, "Aw, what a puppy." And there's, like, snow around us.
And he looks and he's like, "What magic is this?"
Fear not.
You guys not do
Nothing
magic
can be
here?
heard on the outside of the bubble. I promise.
They don't have neon magic.
If you are certain, then I would say that our queen may be a douchebag, like you say.
You need
We
to know
are
something.
ruining other worlds.
You need to know something right now. You're a very good boy.
He like shakes a little bit. I thank you for your kind words, but she's very powerful, and I do not believe it would be wise to assault her.
We have no intention of hurting her, but she did send us on a mission, and I guess if she's a douchebag, then maybe
What is it you seek?
A book of deeds.
She sends you to claim his book of deeds? The one they call the imp. He's known to do kind things for others. Surprise and delight reign wherever he walks. I think if you perhaps, and you're sure of this bubble.
Yes. As sure as I can be.
If you were to ask him for help, I do not think he would turn you away. For I believe it is his magic that keeps the Winter Queen bound here.
Where would she go otherwise?
I dare not think it.
So do you know what the Book of Deeds does?
Some say that all names are held within it.
Like a list of good and bad?
It is said to contain all deeds, good, bad.
Naughty?
Nice.
Perhaps.
Yes, okay. We're gonna steal the naughty and nice list from Santa?
If
Is that
you
too much of a
truly
leap?
wish to do the Winter Queen's bidding, I would not think ill of you. She is quite terrifying.
Are we hold on. Oh, I'm rewinding for are we admitting that Santa is real here? This is a place with Santa?
I've never heard that name before.
Certainly sounds right.
It sounds like Santa.
Are there descriptions of the imp? What the imp looks like?
He's a large man, jolly, kind.
When he
Bright
laughs, does his tummy roll like a bowl full of jiggle like a bowl full of jelly?
Oh, I've never seen it.
Oh.
Okay.
He's
That's
polite.
not enough
He
to go
keeps
on.
it in the shirt.
Well, I think that if he would be kind to us and maybe help us turn
Has
it
been known
around.
to help those in need.
Yeah.
Those who've run afoul of the Winter Queen, that is.
Maybe he can send us home.
I don't doubt it.
Guys?
Well,
Is there anything we can do for you and your family? More than what just giving you a ride? Is there something you need us to do and we're your only hope? Can you just tell us that you need our help?
Well,
Can you just...
I mean, you were my only hope back at the bridge.
Are we your... Okay, so what I need you to do is I need you to... You know what? Never mind. This is fine. I'm good.
Your
I'm
friend
good.
is strange, but I do owe you a debt, so I will accompany you.
You don't have to. I would
No.
hate to take you from your family. The information alone was more than enough. I'm not taking a
well.
dad dog away from his 7 kids.
If
and one of them being sick. It's
One of them
like,
being sick seems mean.
if you
like the Cratchit family was never the same
Is there
again.
a way? Is there a way we can call for you if it turns out we need your help?
if you're within earshot, I'm sure. You could call. My name is Bruno. You could call out for me, and I would.
Are you well liked in these woods?
A fair bit, yes.
Maybe we can telephone it.
We'll send word
Sure.
for you.
Well, if you do not need me any longer, then I bid you good luck on your journey.
Please go back to your family. Merry Christmas, I think.
What's Christmas?
Honestly, I don't know if we celebrate it.
Yeah, Audrey, what is Christmas?
Merry Celestiamus.
And a merry traditions to you as well.
Our world would have to have a Christmassy analog,
Oh, for sure. Like a
Like-
solstice thing.
especially if we just made the leap to Santa.
That is true.
Like it has to exist.
Yeah,
Otherwise
you
it's
definitely
real
have
weird.
like an end of the year solstice festival.
Sure.
There's probably
That's
like a
true.
big party between like the longest day of the year and the new year.
I'm into it. Oh well, we're making Santa canon or something. I feel almost I don't feel bad because you wrote this game. Therefore, you get to decide how much of that gets transferred over.
It's not on us.
It's not on us. We're just inventing canon for Lighthearted.
We're just on the ride.
Yep.
Merry
Well,
Celestiamus.
everybody's version of Lighthearted is their own.
That's true.
So you guys hop back in the thing and carry on?
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Okay. So he bids you a good day. He bows deeply, and his Labrador wife runs out with a barrel of hot chocolate
That's so cute.
and leaves it for you. And can't speak, but she like laps at your hand, and then runs back inside. And we find you on the road. The horses carrying you
With hot chocolate.
with hot chocolate.
This is
Guys,
amazing.
it's weird that his wife didn't speak, right?
He said not all of them do.
I don't judge.
She
Well,
might
I
just
thought it
be
was
a
an
shy Labrador.
She could be shy, yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my god.
And
Like, I
Sorry,
don't
just
think we
look at
need to go
chat.
back and investigate.
We don't need to investigate when she doesn't speak. However, I mean, she could. I mean, some people just don't talk sometimes.
maybe she's young for him.
That was my thought. I wasn't gonna say anything.
So the thing the Ferrari sleigh travels on, and you hear like as you're traveling down the road, you can see a small village up ahead, and you can hear cursing.
Like salty language cursing, or like
Yeah, like someone is yelling.
Well, that doesn't seem like it's in the solstice spirit.
And as you get a little bit closer, you can see that there is a cage made of ice hanging before the town. And there are a few like hooks that look like they could hold more cages. And there is something or someone inside of it, and they are screaming.
screaming like in rage or screaming
Come and
like in
take
pain?
it! Let me out of here!
Okay.
Ah. Is there a sign that says like this person is being, I don't know.
There's no sign, but as you approach, you can see that there is a small womanly figure inside, who is clutching what looks like a green hat and shaking the bars of her cage, and it's like rocking back, like swinging back and forth, and she's like, "You'll never keep me alive!" Like,
You seem to be caught already.
what? This is a minor inconvenience. I'll be out of here soon.
Okay.
She bears resemblance to the pixies that you've seen, but is a bit larger. Maybe like 1.5 feet, 2 feet tall.
Oh. How are you? So, how are you in this cage? Why are you in this cage?
Gah! Stupid queen!
Oh.
Caught me making fire!
Oh.
I like this.
How did they make hot chocolate if fire is illegal?
Ah!
The queen has a control over all warmth in this kingdom. Stupid flattened queen! And she's like shaking it.
Wait. The queen decides for everyone else how much heat they can have?
Oh, God!
What? Yes! We all have to pay a tithe, or she takes away our warming stones. She's like shaking it.
Yes.
"Ah! Let me out of here!
This is the best.
Why do you have a green hat?
She puts it on her head, and it's like a kind of a cone hat. Why don't you?
That's a valid response.
No, it's asking a question to answer a question is not a good argument tactic.
Are you gonna let me out of here? Or are you
disagree.
just gonna ask me stupid questions? She's like shaking it. It's
mean,
freaking cold.
Who put you in the cage? Is there like a constable?
No,
Like I look around at this town, like is anybody else out and about?
nobody appears to be out.
I don't want to let a criminal out if it turns out she's a criminal.
The stupid queen's guard.
Guys, I don't like this queen. And the people here need this heat right now.
Yes, we need this heat.
We
Let me
need
out
this
of
heat
here.
right now.
Yes, cut me down, and I'll give them the heat.
Well, if someone like accidentally broke the cage and this person got free, that would not be on, and that wouldn't be an affront to the queen, right?
Screw the queen. I don't care. Let me out.
Zach?
I don't know what it is, but I like this. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, and you've been known to be very clumsy, right?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, yeah, very clumsy.
Yeah,
I mess
totally.
everything up. I ruin all my relationships.
Oh,
That
dude.
aside. Okay. Hey, can I make a fireball? Is that weird?
Yeah, you can make a fireball.
I love this. Audrey says, "Hey, catch Zach," and throws a fireball wildly in the wrong direction to melt part of the cage, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, roll for it.
I'm not gonna roll well, my friend. We've established this.
Fire magic is red.
I'm slow. I'm still on. I had to inch towards green when I tried to make that my outfit.
Where we come from, we have this game we like to play called a snowball fight, and we use fire.
Yep, that's exactly what we do.
That sounds dangerous.
What are we rolling? What am I rolling? Bod, motor,
Mental?
matter? Mental. Oh, come on. Hold on. I think these dice are weighted.
What'd you get?
2.
You got a 2 again?
Yeah. This is going away.
Oh,
Okay.
God. This poor brownie.
Can I help? Like
I think it's a little late to help now, but because
I feel like you could fumble it when I throw it at you.
we got some.
like alley-oop it.
Yeah, I think we need some risk realized. I think the fireball clips the part of the part of the Ferrari that's attached to the horses, and
no.
they're set free, and they
But we
run
can't
off.
do her bidding. We can't do the queen's bidding without the. I guess we gotta go. Oh no, we're
Oops.
trapped here.
Okay. Well, we can figure that out. Maybe Bruno can help us later.
Well, yeah. Can we get the?
Oh my God! Just let me out. What was that? It wasn't even near me. Come on.
Zach's gonna walk up to the cage. Is there like a locking mechanism? Like
It
what's
looks like it
keeping
was
the-
formed from it was made. Looks like the
Okay.
cage was made of ice.
like a one piece. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, now that there are horses probably reporting back to the queen or whatever, we could probably just open the cage.
I guess we won't be ratted out by our ride.
I'm gonna try and superheat up my walking stick.
Sure.
Like a real
And I'm gonna
lightsaber.
make a
Like a real lightsaber?
sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna try to cut it down.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Roll
Yes.
roll red for heat.
Okay. Oh, that's not
This is
bad.
the kind of heat that she needs right now.
This is exactly the kind of heat everyone needs right now.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody can tell us how much heat we can have. My highest is the 6 will explode into 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Yeah. It fires up and you're able to melt the bars away. Do you melt it so the cage falls, or do you just melt an opening?
I'm gonna carve out an opening. Kind
Okay.
of
Cool. Yes.
and let it. Yeah.
And she steps back, right, to give you some space to do that. And as soon as there's an opening, she leaps out, and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry. I just get so mad when I'm so cold."
No, that's valid. That's absolutely valid.
And she rubs her hands together, and a little flame shoots out, and she's warming herself with it. She's like, "It's so cold."
Oh, wow. Okay. You're not gonna get in trouble again for making heat, are you?
Screw her. And she's warming herself up.
I can't
Is
argue
it like
with
this everywhere? Is the queen making people live without heat?
Of course. Friggin' winter.
Was it always this way?
No, not till she got here.
How long has she been here?
I don't know. Half my life. What do you
What are
want
not
it?
supposed
Okay.
Days? I don't know. A long time.
Well, all right. Well, our ride is gone.
Oh yeah,
Can
you
you-
definitely shouldn't try to light horses on fire. You should be more careful.
I have terrible aim.
I have great aim, and she like lobs a little ball of fire at something, and it like, poof, and then I think there's like a caw and a bunch of crows like fly out of a tree.
Do you?
And she's
do you
like, "Get out of here,
scrap-
spies!"
Do you like scrap yards?
What's a scrapyard?
Oh, I think you'd like it. We should. We got okay. We should talk, but I mean,
Is it warm?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, well,
Oh,
where
yeah,
from it
and-
doesn't snow.
Get me the
Yeah.
hell out of here! Yes.
yeah, and you can have the only person that can tell you how much heat you can handle is yourself. And that we'll talk.
She like
Exactly.
jumps up. She like jumps up on the sleigh and like walks up and holds out her hand. She's like, "Name's Ginger."
Ginger, I'm Zach. Actually, I'm Zook.
Which is it? Zook?
Zach? You can call me Zook. Zook.
Makes no never mind to me. Where are we headed?
Zook ground flyer.
Sure.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
We
I don't usually tell people my name, so
Yeah, with a name like Zook.
Seems fine.
Listen.
All right, Zook. Where are we headed?
I like your style. I like your spunk. I like your attitude. Tell me something. Are you opposed to setting things on fire that belong to the queen?
She like lights her hands up.
And Zook is now gonna light up his horns and kind of like give her a sign of like, okay.
Oh
like, we can be
yeah.
friends.
she's like, you, me, best friends. And she's like, where? Let's go. She like gets in the carriage. She's like, someone should go get the horses though.
Zachary leaves home for wayward Lightborn.
did the horses like? I thought the horses like left.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
thought-
left.
Gone.
So this person
Does the
is
Ferrari
has
work?
the Ferrari. I don't know. You can try to make that work?
Does it
I
have
think-
like a steering wheel and everything?
Yeah, it looks like it's a Ferrari, but it's like up on
It's
On
like it's got
Like a carriage.
skis.
yeah, it's like got skis on the bottom of it.
I
Okay.
guess if we could
Let's
just
conjure.
start the
Can we
Ferrari.
conjure something? Because our
Like-
magic is like,
more
super-
horses.
or it doesn't have to be horses, but we could probably do something.
Well,
Can we convert the Ferrari into a giant snowmobile?
Sure. You can try to do that.
I'm okay with any of these plans.
All right, let's do this.
Can we get tauntauns?
No.
Audrey
not
hasn't
showing
seen
up
the Star
snowy.
Wars movies, so no. I can't decide. I don't know how popular Star Wars was when it was like by the time our game takes place.
It was
Very.
the only
It
pop
was
culture.
the only pop
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, she's seen it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I have not known a world where Star Wars was not the only pop culture.
It was the only thing of its kind when it came.
Yeah.
And now look at us.
How do you want to
No,
turn this thing into a snowmobile?
This is a conjuration.
Yeah,
You can
I
try to
guess.
conjure the mechanics of a snowmobile. You can try to transform the skis into something that's like can function and do stuff.
Oh,
It
guys,
would be
guys,
easy to turn
guys,
horses.
we can make it powered by fire.
Yeah, you could just
Like
give it a
a
rocket
rocket?
engine out the back.
You know what?
I feel like
Guys,
that's
it's been
a little
so long
dangerous.
since I burned anything. Come on.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? All right. You handle the motor, I'll handle the treads.
I'll
Yes.
help.
Which one are you gonna help with?
I don't even know.
All right, so it sounds like Harold is conjuring treads, and
Yeah.
and Zach is creating some sort of fire-powered engine.
Yes,
I don't know if I
it's
should help.
It's not fuel powered, it's fire powered.
Yes.
I don't know
It
if I
is just-
should help.
It is not an internal combustion engine.
It is just combustion.
It's just a combustion engine.
Yeah.
Just the idea of fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like when
As a
firebenders
concept.
jump on something and just behind them.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they just yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
well, what do you know?
Did you do it?
No?
I can take a crack at it and help you, but I am not helpful.
Well, you said
We've
you're gonna try to.
established this.
You said you wanted to try to help. How are you gonna try to help?
Ooh.
We're trying to turn this thing into skis, yeah, or turn this into.
Into treads, like
Into
snowmobile treads.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, I've seen snowmobile treads before. I know what they look like and how to.
Harold apparently has not. He's only guessing at how that works.
I assume Audrey and Neil have gone skiing before.
So, are you doing like mental to remember what they look like, or are you doing yellow to help with the actual magic part of it?
Yellow, because I'm on yellow.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, let's do this shit. I'll take the stress.
So
I
just
already
roll a
have stress
d8
on it.
and mark stress.
I got a 6.
Okay. I think she'll help you. Ginger will help
Good.
Joe. Or will help Zach. So she's
Yes.
like, "Oh yeah, this is my jam." She's like, and
Yes.
starts like helping you conjure because she knows how to make like
Yeah.
a living flame. Because that's what she's
Perfect.
like explaining. She's like, "Oh no, this is what I did to get in trouble in the first place," and she's like helping you make like a little continual flame.
All right. Well, 2 is not going to help, but I assume that I assume the skis are fine.
What's the total of the conjuration there?
Well, a 2.
Okay, a 2 was the best.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the thing starts moving, and the conjured treads, just fall off, like after a few feet. And
I failed
Ginger
Photoshop.
she turns and she's like, "What the? Why can't anybody do anything right?"
Wow. Hey. Do you want to
Wow.
go back in the cage?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold on.
whoa,
I
hey,
can-
chill out.
Hey. Nobody's going back in a cage.
No, I said that out of annoyance, but you know what I mean. You would still be in the cage if we hadn't come by.
Well, me and my best pal over here, we did our part. Where's your part?
Well, I failed auto shop, so we tried.
I'm just not a mechanical person.
Look, the treads we just needed that to steer, right?
Not
We can
even
still-
that.
Yeah.
I think that the skis should work just fine. Just we're gonna have some problems stopping later. I assume.
No
Fine.
brakes.
I'll get some help. And she like climbs up on the front of the Ferrari and like does like a big old whistle with her hand in her mouth. And a bunch of like little faces pop out. And they like come like walking out of their little houses. And they're like, "All right, listen up. These 3 helped me get out of my cage. So that means you gotta help them. They need treads. Now." And they're like, they look
Are
around.
these little cobbler elves?
Yeah. And they like,
That's awesome.
they sort of shrug and they're like, "All right." And they like come out with tools and they start like working on the car to build some treads.
So while they're doing that, I have a quick question for Ginger,
Sure.
which is, did you mention that there were crow spies?
Yeah. All over the damn place. That and her stupid ice gargoyles. And she spits.
Crow spies and ice gargoyles. Okay.
Eyes and fists, as it were.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Are ice gargoyles, do they melt easily?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Made of ice.
Okay. I feel less bad about this.
And they're all
Cool.
jerks anyway.
All right. I'm gonna save flaming sword stuff for later. However, I am going to have a flaming sword.
Nice. And some time passes, and they're like, it seems like they're all working on stuff, and one of them comes over and is like, Ginger, you really shouldn't be out here like this. You're gonna get us in trouble.
We're on a... Oh, no, that's a bad idea. We can take care of anyone who would stop Ginger, right? Zook?
I'll protect her with my life.
Okay, wait.
Okay, but what about us? I mean,
You're not gonna get in trouble. Just be like some weirdos came through and accidentally
Kidnap
broke the
Ginger.
cage.
Wait. What are you guys afraid of?
well, the queen, of course.
You're going to leave this dimension with a horde of animals and Lightborn, and it's going to be your fault.
Wait. Are you asking us to help you? And are we your only hope?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess kinda.
Consider it done.
Thanks. I guess if you could just make sure that nobody knows that we helped you.
We won't
No
tell a
problem.
single soul. Do you see any crows around?
She looks
We all
around.
look around.
And Ginger's like, shoot him off earlier.
Oh, there you go. We won't tell a single soul. As long as, you don't tell anyone.
We're not going to tell anyone. Well, I mean, unless that's the only thing keeping us alive, of course. We're survivors.
You know what?
No,
That's valid.
No hard feelings.
None taken. How are the trends looking?
Yeah, and so at the end of this conversation, they sort of like step back, and a few of them brush off their hands, and like one of them hits the other one in the shoulder, and they're like, "Whew, been a while since I've done that kind of work." And you have what looks like big old toy treads on the bottom of your thing.
This is absurd, and I love it.
All right.
I guess everyone
Oh,
back
I
on the
see.
sled.
Yeah.
Ginger, you want to come with us?
She's like, "Hell yeah, you can't separate me from my best bud!" And she like holds out a fist.
How's Seymour gonna feel about that?
Oh, we're cool. Seymour knows what's up.
Is Seymour here with us?
Who knows?
Is he?
Seymour,
Is he?
Seymour is both here with us and not here with us until one of us decides to check.
I'm not looking down your shirt.
Yeah, Seymour is Schrodinger's milk.
Cool. All right. I honestly, the thought hadn't even crossed my mind until right that second. So
Yeah.
I love Seymour. Anytime Seymour's around, I'm happy.
So you have treads and you have a fire flaming engine thing.
Any idea which way to go for the imp?
And Ginger's like, "Oh yeah, I can get you there."
Seems like this was fortuitous.
Are we ready?
Yeah, lead the way.
Away.
And she's like, starts pouring fire into the little jet engine thing, and the thing, it starts flying down the road. And they're like waving goodbye.
Oh.
Good luck
We have a
storming the
snow
castle.
speeder.
And so yeah, you guys zoom out of town, and the camera like fades out as you leave. And there's a while later, we see you coming into like sort of like a desolate area. It's really snowy, and there's like rocky crag like places that you're sort of like going through a canyon. And Ginger's like, hang on.
Oh, I would like to
What's up?
point
What's
out
up?
that we are making the road behind us super perilous for anybody else.
Oh yeah, no.
With
this
a
is
rocket-powered
terrible.
thing through snow and ice.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but we'll try and stop.
she's like, hang on. So how do you do with can y'all fight?
Yes.
I just instinctively look at Audrey.
Audrey is studiously not paying attention, not remembering the conversation and the ensuing chaos that happened not 12 hours ago.
Okay. So if like a really big thing jumps out from behind one of these rocks and demands payment, and we don't have whatever it wants, you could fight it off, yeah?
I mean, yeah, but we'll probably, I mean, we could have what it wants. Depends what it wants.
It never makes sense. It's always something strange.
I mean, I can fight, but I'm only really good at fighting douchebags.
Audrey pulls the sword from her back. Unsheathed sword.
Okay. Well, get ready, I guess.
I mean, like, let's maybe not make fighting the first thing we come up with. I mean,
Yeah, we really need
Yeah.
to.
I'm very
Grow
good at it, but
And
I'm fine at it.
I agree.
I don't want that
We
to
could-
be our thing, you know? Like, you know what I mean?
It seems
We're more
rude
than
if we're
that.
in somebody else's like kingdom to like just
Yeah.
beat everything up.
Sure. They're jerks though. And so the carriage, like she starts moving the carriage a little more slowly. And as you get up around a bend, a giant troll-like monster thing steps around a corner and is like, "Halt!"
I guess we stop.
How
If you
big
want-
of a troll are we talking?
10 feet?
Does he look like a
Okay.
yeti?
He's fuzzy, but he's covered in snow.
Okay.
Can't tell if he's a douchebag.
No collar to check.
Mm-mm.
If you want to travel through my pass, you have to pay my toll.
What's the toll?
That seems reasonable.
Audrey like checks her pockets. I have no cash on me.
Gold rings.
Okay.
I mean, that's not hard. I
Like
don't think.
like a lot of gold rings? Or
And
like
he holds
one
up a
gold
hand,
ring?
and he's like looking at his hand. He's like, 5.
okay.
Hurt. Sidebar. And can we have a little team huddle for a second?
Yeah.
All right, team meeting.
Team meeting. So we have two options for this.
Ginger, get in here.
Ginger, get in here. Do any of us have gold rings? Are any of us wearing any jewelry right now? I don't know what happened to our. I don't know if Audrey would be wearing any.
I
nice
can't.
jewelry.
I can't bring mine out.
I don't want to know. Anyone
all
else?
No.
Okay.
Gold
so-
didn't go with
we
my
can make
aesthetic.
some, right? We can just make
Yeah.
some.
Yeah,
We're
we can
magicians.
Make, yeah, we can
Right.
make gold. That's easy.
Like magic is a thing. This is
Yeah,
well
okay.
within our ability, right? Are we all agreed on
Yeah.
this? We
Yeah,
can do
okay,
this.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who
Alright,
wants to do
good.
this? This is all stuff that Kaz would like run over with. Like this is all
Yes.
Kaz shit. I'm really annoyed. We've done
Magic-
so much conjuration.
Magic just works. It's easy. We just do stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe we all work on it together.
Okay. Fine.
So
I think
five
5 gold
golden
rings.
rings, not coins. He said rings.
Rings.
Rings. 5 golden rings.
Yeah, we're
Where have I heard that before?
I have no idea.
Okay.
we're a couple of years too early for Sonic the Hedgehog. So
I mean, oh, okay. Wait. Can I be a dick?
Mm-hmm.
Well-
Can Audrey have Neil's class ring?
Sure.
Yeah. It's probably
Dude,
like fake gold or plated.
No, he's got money. It's
Yeah,
a
he's
gold
got money.
ring.
guys, yeah,
We've got one. Can we duplicate it?
Oh yeah.
that should be
Yeah.
easier. In fact,
Yeah.
Cool.
do I need
so-
to go size the troll? Like, is he gonna be mad if he gets rings that are the wrong size?
No,
Yeah,
like this is genie rules. He has to specify. He didn't specify.
I
That's
don't know that we're going to try
true.
to dick over a troll.
I mean, he's a troll.
He's a
I
troll.
mean, he trolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so we duplicate the ring, and then we give those to him, regardless
Yeah.
of size.
Right.
Okay.
And it's
Got it.
5 golden rings. 5
Yes.
golden rings. We're just
All right.
copying that.
4
Same ring.
extra rings coming up.
Okay,
Okay.
Harold,
Alright.
are you doing this?
Okay. I feel like we could have a discussion in character about who's actually going to be better at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I think I'd
Kaz.
be okay at it. Well, yeah, I know, but we're out expert conjurer tonight.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So I'm pretty close. Like, it's not too far off for me.
This is not my area of expertise.
I'm
And
gonna be
like
honest,
Audrey
I'm-
holds up the sword, like,
Yeah, and I hold up a lightsaber.
Oh, okay, I guess it's me then. All right, here I go.
Do you want to conjure them, or do you make illusions that are just like so it looks like there's 5 more or 4 more?
Well, see, I don't know how illusion-y works. Like, if I stop concentrating on it or walk away, does it just disappear and then we're chased down by an angry troll? Like,
mean-
I don't.
Audrey's pretty confident that she could take on a troll ish.
Look.
Actually, I guess you would know how that would work. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
if you
mean-
stop concentrating on it, there's no like. I don't think there would be like a range like once you make one. But if you stop thinking about it, it would probably stop existing. But same with
know
the
what?
conjuration.
So here's the thing.
Oh,
if
really?
we have to go back the other way,
So I'd have to
Uh,
keep thinking about it even if we do a conjuration? It
Yeah.
doesn't just become a thing?
Yeah, I think it would have to. You'd have to keep thinking about it.
Oh, well then let's
The
do
only
illusion
thing,
magic.
the only thing that really like stays is fire. But that's
then
only
it
as long
eats
as it has
whatever, isn't it?
oxygen, because it just becomes fire.
all right. In
Well,
that case,
illusionary it is.
illusion magic, we can do that. You do illusions.
Yeah, that's... I got all of that.
Yes.
Okay. Combined with mental?
Yeah.
Can we help?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I think you helped by providing the ring. Like, you could probably
Yeah.
roll glam to say,
I will
like, oh,
do
I had
that.
this.
I'll do that, and I will not do it on this notebook, which apparently makes me roll bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it wasn't great.
What did you get?
A 5. It wasn't a 2 though.
That's true. That's true. But I got this. I
That's
got I got a 9.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
Nice.
So you make duplicates. They look exactly the same.
They all look exactly the same except like the little inscription where his name is. They all say just jerk. Like,
Yeah.
Guys. Like,
you didn't look
Fine.
at him. You
that's
don't know.
fine. You're fine. I'm not looking
Love
closely.
a douchebag.
That is Neil's ring.
Yeah.
So I'll
yeah.
scoop up the 4 fake rings and the 1 real ring.
Yeah. And he's like, you go to take him the rings, and he holds out his giant paw, and he's like, pay the
I-
toll.
gold rings.
Oh.
Five
There you go,
golden
buddy.
rings.
And he looks at him and he's like trying to count and he's like sorting them so they're next to his fingers. Okay. You can pass. And he like
Right.
balls up his fist and like moves to the side.
Happy winter.
He sort of growls at you.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
Right,
get
good-
out of here
good
before
job.
he figures out they're fake.
All right.
So you guys book it.
You do realize that this means that we can't come back the way we came?
I mean, if we have to, we have to.
We'll figure it out if we.
But
if
can
this
I just say,
bridge is burnt,
I'm really,
then we'll worry about it
I'm really
later.
proud of how we handled that, guys.
Yeah, nobody died. Nobody got stabbed. Unnecessarily, like that guy, he uses gold rings to feed his family. Maybe it's trolls, they eat gold.
Then
I
we
don't
just
know.
deprived him of food for his family.
Well, we got through, but like he got one real one, so
But
it's
you
better
know,
than
he's
he was off.
alive. He's alive.
like-
That's
He
true.
can-
If he's dead, he couldn't
Yeah.
provide for his family.
yeah,
All
there's,
right.
there's plenty of other suckers he can still.
This
Maybe
seems
maybe he shovels out this pass. Like maybe he
I mean-
legitimately offers a service here, and he's just kind of gruff. Like
You know what?
don't-
That's
we
valid.
can't get judgy about him.
I'm
Maybe
not
it
going
snows
to
here
judge.
a lot.
It does. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge the troll much.
I mean, he could be a jerk and still like legitimately offer roadside assistance. I'm sure there's plenty of abrasive tow truck drivers in our world.
It seems like a
That's
pretty
true.
rough life out here. Everybody's.
I don't know that I've ever met an abrasive tow truck driver. Audrey is not used to the idea of service people being mean.
Everybody's so nice to me all the time. I don't understand.
nice to me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So the camera fades out and it comes back up on the back of the like from behind the Ferrari sleigh, and we can see off in the distance that there are like these blue sort of flying creatures dive bombing something. Like they're just flying down at it and flying up and flying down at it and flying up, and they're sort of circling like vultures.
Ginger, do you know what that's about?
Friggin' gargoyles! She
Ice gargoyles.
screeches.
I want to try something. Well, not yet. I won't preemptively try it.
She's like, we should go around. They're pretty dangerous.
Can we go around?
And she looks and she's like, not
You're
on
the
the
one
road,
driving,
not with
basically.
this.
How many are there?
You get a little closer and you can see that there are like 6 or 7 of them, and they appear to be terrorizing something. Like they're dive bombing something and like flying back up.
Like they're
And there's
harassing
like a person.
something,
It looks like a person maybe in the road.
We've got to
Okay.
save the person.
Yeah.
Let's stop them.
Okay.
Well, let's get
And-
down there and see what's
Yeah,
going on.
let's see what's going on.
Let's see.
Like we might get down there and find out it's a vampire.
Yeah,
That's true. That's valid.
we've
So,
established there are douchebags here, so there might be vampires.
so you get a little closer and you can see that there is it looks like a guy. He's wearing he looks like he's wearing like furry pants and like a scarf.
Mr. Dumbness.
And he's like on the ground, right? And he's like trying to like bat away, and they like keep coming down and like scratching him and just like flying up.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
and this
if
is
we
like
rescue him,
Is this like a human-sized person, or is this
He looks like the size of a you know, probably
Okay.
like 5'6", 5'7".
Okay.
all right.
He's laying
Well,
down.
I would like to make a net, I guess, out of fire and
Sure.
catch me some ice gargoyles. That seems like a valid option, right?
It sounds good to me.
Provided I don't roll like shit.
What's the effect you want? Is it destroy
I
them
wanna-
or just trap them?
I want to trap them. I want to contain them so that we can at least figure out if this guy deserves to be being attacked by gargoyles.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Evaluate the situation a little better. There is no way I can argue that is bod or motor. Is there?
Nope. I don't think so.
Am I gonna
Unless you're forming the net out of flames and then you are like swinging it around and throwing it like a net.
Hey, Ginger. I will take that. I will take that
Sure.
Hail Mary.
Yeah, so you can roll motor then. I think the risk there is that maybe you burn yourself
This is valid.
because you're holding like a flaming net.
Yeah, sure, okay. So bod and fire magic.
It'd probably be motor and fire.
Oh, motor and fire magic. I will take that. Orange or red. Okay. 2 steps down is a
D4.
D4. Okay. It's still a D4, but it's not a D4 to D8. Don't fuck me. Oh my god. Haha. Haha. 9.
Okay. So you do not, whatever was at stake does not happen. So you do not catch on fire. And you get what you wanted, which is you trap one of these gargoyles. So I think one of them is like dive bombing at this what we now kind of can tell is a fawn. And this flaming net just wraps around it before it can get to him. And it like goes tumbling into the like snow and stone at the side of the road there. And
Nice.
In full Labrador Retriever mode, Audrey hops out of the sleigh, probably before it stops, to go pick up the fawn.
Sure, yeah.
Let's be honest. She has 2 modes.
Yeah. So you jump out and go to grab him. It looks like you're gonna have to make a reaction roll because another one is coming down
I will do that.
to scratch at him. So do you want to get out of the way or do you want to just like fight off the thing?
I will get out of the way if he cut. I will see if I can dodge it.
Okay, so probably motor.
Yeah. Just straight motor?
Yeah, and whatever emotion you feel about not getting scratched by a gargoyle, or saving this person, however you think about it.
Vigilant. Will I take stress on that?
If you are rolling your current emotion, then you will take stress.
I moved towards it because I was using red.
Let's see where you at. Yes, so you're currently marked orange, so then you would take stress when you roll.
Copy
but
that.
you do get a D8.
14.
9.
14.
Wait, 8
all right.
plus 6. Yes.
Yeah,
I can do basic math.
Don't forget to mark stress on red because you did cast a spell. You did
Thank
a
you.
fire spell.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you definitely do it. Plus what? Plus more. So I think you are able to like destroy one of these things. Maybe. What does it look
Yeah.
like? Tell me how you like do this cool thing.
So the gargoyle comes swooping down to attack this little fawn again, and Audrey still has like residual flame from the net she's just thrown, and just whips it at the other gargoyle, and just like all instinct, which apparently is all she does, and
She whips
smacks,
it good.
yeah, and smacks the gargoyle out of the sky, and it like with like a hissing hot water on ice sound.
Nice. And it like tumbles to the chunks of it tumble down, clearly losing whatever was animating them. And
Picks up.
you get him to his feet. He's like, help.
Why are you being attacked by I guess it's sort of a weird belated question to ask now that I've rescued you, but why are you being attacked by gargoyles?
Yeah, I don't know. They hate us.
All right, well, okay, that's valid. Help! She's
They're
just like
coming.
holding
Yeah.
a fawn.
And he's like in your arms, like holding on to you, like hugging you for dear life. And 2 of them sort of start coming down, dive bombing at Audrey. What? Who goes next?
Do you have an idea, Zach? Go.
Zach's just gonna run in there with his lightsaber and be a total fool right now.
Okay.
Horns out.
100% Jedi, yeah.
Zook.
Horns out with he's gonna superheat his walking stick again, and he's gonna again make the sound with his mouth, and then he's gonna charge right in.
Nice.
Do I need to spend a heart to arrive exactly, or can I? Is this more of an initiative?
No, you can just run in there and try to
Okay.
fight one of these things off.
Yeah.
Do you try to hurt one of them or just protect Audrey from both of them?
I'm gonna do like a wild wave, like bat them away.
Okay,
Like,
so
not
just try to
necessarily
get them
try to
to,
kill
like-
them, but like
Yeah. Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll that. How do you feel about protecting Audrey?
Vigilant. I'm not angry, but like nothing's gonna harm my friends or any woodland creatures we turn into NPCs. I have an 8.
Okay, great. So then you don't get hurt.
Well,
and
I'm assuming was that motor or bot? Because I'm rolling motor to charge in.
Yeah, motor makes sense.
Okay,
So like
okay,
just
yeah,
try to
cool.
wave them off.
Okay, so well, because it's an 8, then it explodes. Just want
Yeah.
to make sure. 8 and another 8. Should I keep rolling?
Yeah. Well, you got a
Okay.
12 plus. So
Okay, yeah.
if you want, you can keep rolling, see how high it goes. But
Sure.
the results are 12 plus. So
Okay, it's 12 plus then.
so then you do more than you wanted to. So you could inflict a condition on one of these things. You could take one out.
Yeah, I'll take one out.
Or you could maybe just like scare them off so they both leave. Or you could like cut one in half.
I want to do a thing where like I maybe critically harm one of them and it scares the other one away.
Sure. Yeah. So you're like in there trying to stop them, and your lightsaber just goes through one of them and like slices it in half. And purely out of your own will, a Wilhelm scream is like
Yes.
happens.
Yes.
Right? Just because you
Generated,
like
yeah.
Yes.
it's clearly like something you accidentally conjured to
Yes.
happen. But yeah, a Wilhelm scream happens as it gets cut in half, and the other one like flap, like tries to get away, and it bugs out. It leaves. And it looks like there's a couple more that are still like circling, and it seems like they're trying to decide if they're gonna pursue this any further. What does Harold do?
Like, how far up in the sky are they?
I am, or they are probably like 60 feet up.
Well, that's pretty far. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna try this.
I like it.
I think Harold's gonna stand up on the seat of the Ferrari, pull out that spear from the back seat, and try and like harpoon one. Like just
Nice. Yeah.
just
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So it roll probably motor to do that.
Yeah. Motor or bod to just
I
get
would
it
let you pick
heaved
either.
up there.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
either strength
I'm-
or accuracy, whatever you wanna.
I'm going for strength. Because
Okay.
I'm a little stronger than I am actually. Let's see. I'll take a 7.
Yeah. Okay. So a 7 is like a partial success. So
Like do I like crack off a wing?
I think you hit
kinda
one,
flaps
but
away.
it instead like angers the other one, and it dive bombs. It like flies down at you,
Oh, okay.
and
yeah.
tries to like scratch at you. So
I have a bad idea. But
I
it's
think
a
it picks
bad
you up.
idea. Oh, come on.
All right.
So like it flies down and grabs.
I
so
was
one of
making
them is
myself a target that's taller.
yeah. So one of them it gets winged, right? Like it tumbles, but the last one flies down and just grabs you by the shoulders and starts to like carry you off.
What do I have that's throwable that isn't?
I mean, you're holding a fawn.
I'd like to not throw the fawn. I did think about it for a second. Just
Fastball
use the
special.
fawn.
Thanks
Catch.
for helping me. Why?
Let's, I guess, throw a fireball because fire magic seems to be working.
Yeah. You go first, so you go before. If there's ever a question, you go first.
I feel like I need to take way more advantage of that than I do.
Yeah, I think the risk here is that you're gonna like catch yourself or your fawn on fire.
Or Harold.
Yeah, or Harold, or all of that, depending on how bad
Yeah.
your roll it could be.
Oh man.
Let's not get a 2. Come on. I believe in you.
Okay. Can I make an argument that this is still motor?
Sure.
Maybe for
Yeah, you can roll
accuracy?
motor. Fire
However-
magic, you're still rolling fire though.
Oh shoot! And I already have stress, so that's like a minus.
So you'll take a condition.
It's fine. I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
We do a lot of combat in this game. That's not supposed to have that much combat in it.
This is our chance to do all the fire stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
We're never gonna get to set things on fire in the real world. All right.
Nice.
17.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So you're gonna take a condition
right.
for casting a fire spell. I like cackling as a condition there, since that
That sound is horrifying.
and flames just erupt from Audrey and incinerate this thing. But you don't cause any other damage or anything like that. Like it's what does it look like? Tell me how you do something super cool.
I think. Oh my god. So Audrey kind of looks like Zach when this happens, in that way that sometimes Zach gets a little unhinged, and in that like high on fire moment, she grabs more of that fire that's from that she's conjured earlier, and just hurls a bit too large fireball at the gargoyle that's got Harold, and it explodes in our effects budget for the season.
Nice. It uses your effects
And-
budget.
We use our
Yeah.
effects budget as Harold goes tumbling into a not terribly uncomfortable snowdrift, I hope.
Nice. Yeah, he does not take any get hurt at all because you did really well.
And like there's a little bit of like extra fire like that pops off of her every once in a while. She's a little high on fire. It's fine though.
And the fawn like leapt out of your arms when you started conjuring
Valid.
fire. He's like, I'm covered in hair, and he's like scoots aside and is like, oh, all of you are very scary, but thank you so much.
Sorry.
Zach
I don't know
standing
what I
there with the
would've done.
lightsaber and horns out.
And I think Ginger is like standing up on the back of a seat, and she's just like, yeah, like screaming because you did like a cool fire thing.
Yes.
And he's like, can I offer you anything? I could take you back to my town.
Oh, why were you being attacked? But beyond the fact that I'm pretty sure these were douchebags, why were you being attacked?
Oh, well, our town's festival is tonight, and we're sort of protected from them, but I was late, and I got caught outside of our protective wards, and, well, they just hate us.
By they, you mean the
The
queen?
ice guard, the monsters? The Queen's Guard?
Okay.
Well, we can get you home, right?
It's not far. And it's
Oh,
warm.
Yeah.
I don't think warm is going to be a problem. And like it's sort of like just small animated fire keeps popping off from her.
I've never seen anyone defy the Queen so brazenly.
Brazen. Wait. We're sort of honestly, we're not from here.
Oh, I can tell. But I do owe you for saving me. So, come back with me. There's music and dancing and food.
When was the last time we ate?
It's unclear.
It's
When did
unclear.
school start?
Shit.
I'm sure there was like a moment
No.
when someone ate a French fry or something.
Oh,
We
yeah,
had-
were at
we
the
had
diner.
pizza.
We ate at the diner.
We were
And
at the
we had
diner.
pizza at the sleepover with the vampire.
No, but I didn't eat anything because I was a Zacula.
Oh God, you were Zach. Oh God, when was the last time Zach ate?
Well, the berries.
We gotta get Zach some food.
No, I'm fine.
Well, we can at least give him a lift home, in case
Yes.
there are more
We'll
gargoyles.
start with that.
Oh, you don't have to carry me.
I don't think I should. And like another gout of flame just casually
No,
pops
like
off again.
you can ride in our carriage to.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, I would like that very much.
You probably want to sit closer to the front.
Sure. That's fine.
All right, kids, everyone in.
And he hops in the front, and you guys all pile in, and the camera sort of follows the Ferrari sleigh as it moves its way through this like sort of dreary and desolate area, but like covered in snow. And there's the road sort of tilts down and goes into what looks like it should be like a little valley or place that's covered from the wind. And as you break through some sort of illusory barrier, you can see a bunch of like homes, and there's a big, like a bunch of trees and things like that. Everything looks warm and happy, and there's neon lights all over everything. And it like the sleigh like comes down into a thing. He's like, "Welcome to the Fawn's Grotto."
Aww. Can I have used my leftover fireness to burn off in the engine so that I can clear the condition? Would
Sure.
that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We got there real fast, guys.
Yeah. He's like, "Your sleigh is very impressive." And he like jumps out of the thing, and he runs over and to meet another fawn. And he's like, "Oh, we have guests." And they're like, "Oh, well, more the merrier." And you can see that there's like dancing and music being played down in the center of the town. And there's like a bunch of like string lights up where there's sort of a festival happening.
This is so
How charming.
Pretty. Aw.
And
I don't
go
want
ahead.
to waste all our time with festivities. We really do have to get to the imp.
It
But
does
also,
smell
when was
good. Like
when
there's
was the
food
last
cooking.
time any of us ate? Because we were all at a concert before this.
And before that, I had to fit into this vest.
Yeah, I guess Audrey makes a beeline for whatever food is around.
Yeah, there are like people cooking and presenting things to eat, but they're not like collecting money for it. It's just like food vendors, but everything is just out in the open for everyone.
Yay! I love
And
this.
yeah, and so you guys go through, and you're able to take whatever you want. There's like baked goods and meats and anything you would imagine at a holiday dinner table.
That's so cool.
And there's like the music is intoxicating, like it draws you into the dance floor.
All right. Yeah, I think Audrey gets her revel on. Like, hell yeah. This place is awesome.
And I think Ginger is like on Zach's shoulder and is like, "Yes, fawn parties are the best," and like it's like trying to like lead you in. She's like, "Onward."
Yeah, go for it, Ginger. I think I just need to sit for a bit.
Okay. This is not a time for pouting. This is a time for partying. So we're gonna need to get out there, because I can't dance on the floor because they will step on me. So I am your accessory this evening, and we are going to have a party.
I'll just start without me. Just warm it up, and we'll set it on fire in a bit. I'll catch up. I promise.
And she jumps off of your shoulder onto like a nearby brick wall, and is walking along next to you. And she's like, "All right, what's the problem? Talk."
There was supposed to be well, none of us were supposed to be here, but we were supposed to be here together. One of my friends, I couldn't. I think I lost her.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Where'd you lose her?
We were all supposed to go somewhere else together, but it just didn't work. It something's wrong. And I don't know how to get back to her. I don't know where she is, and she's stuck with someone we were supposed to question. And I just don't know.
Well, look, I mean, you're heading to the Traveler, right?
Heading to the Traveler?
Yeah. The one they call the Imp. I'm sure he can fix it up for you.
The Imp is a traveler?
That's what they say. Well, that's what they call him anyway.
I mean, so you guys also have things like Chosen?
What's a Chosen?
Never mind. The Imp is a traveler. That's
I mean, they call him the Traveler. I don't know what.
No,
But
that's,
he's great. Like he helps
perfect.
people out. And look,
No,
people
that's-
make mistakes. Sometimes you're like, screw it, I'm gonna make a bonfire, and your whole village is doomed to live in darkness. Like that's just that happens to people. That's a normal thing that everyone does all the time, right? Totally fine.
No, that makes sense. That tracks. Yeah.
Yeah. So look, mistakes happen, and you just gotta get past them. You know, just like figure out what you did wrong and don't do that next time, and then like make it better or whatever.
Yeah, no.
But like you
No,
can't do that if you're starving and you're not dancing because we need to be dancing. And she jumps back on your shoulder and she's like, "Let's go!"
You know what, Ginger? You're right. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna talk to that imp,
Yeah.
that traveler. There's a traveler. He's a traveler. And for the first time, I think there's a genuine like excitement and life in Zach that hasn't been there for a while. And he's going to start doing the worm.
She
And
like jumps
everybody's
on your
minds-
back and she's like, "Yeah!" Like-
Everybody's mind is blown because I've just invented the worm in this dimension. What is he? Is he a man? Is he a worm?
That's amazing. Thank you for that gift.
What's Harold doing?
I think after Harold like scarfs down a sandwich, like because it's the most portable of meals. Like, I think he sees everybody else going out to the dance floor, and he's like, "Yeah, okay. I didn't get to do any dancing at our club night at all. Things went a little wrong there. So now's the time." And he starts walking out there because the music's good.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, it's not his
An
usual
alien
fare,
sex fiend,
but you know,
I'm curious to know like what the producers used for is this the stock like Xena Warrior Princess background music?
So in my head, this
like
starts
Zamfir.
out as pan flute, but
Yeah,
transitions
that's what
into
I-
like a Christmassy synth situation.
I'm here for it. All right.
Yeah, so it's like
I'm thinking the Ewok village.
Pan flute synth.
Jump nub.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has
all
to
right.
be a scene where for some fawn are drumming on ice gargoyle helmets.
Yeah.
Heads. It would just be heads.
Yeah.
It's just their heads.
Just be their frozen heads.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like you do.
Because this show has to
These
reference
fawn
Star
are-
Wars because it just came out.
Yeah,
Yeah. That hasn't. Well, yeah, it did, right?
it
Yeah,
did. This is
The first
89.
one.
No, so then all of them are out, like all three.
Yeah,
Well,
87, all of them should be out, right?
Yeah,
I think
84 was
so.
Jedi.
Yeah, so we could reference Jeb Nub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's something we need to make sure
Yeah.
is canon.
So there's like a few kid fawn that are short, and they're like drumming on the. Yeah.
Right on, kid
And a
phone.
pile of ice gargoyle skulls, which is actually super extra creepy.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm probably like, oh,
Oh my.
these fawns, like they give as well as they get, apparently. Like they bring back heads to drum on for fun.
No, they're warded.
But then Harold gets out to the dance floor, and I think like only at that point does he go, oh shit, right? And then he's like, you see him. I don't know if either of you guys look at him at all as he gets to the dance floor, but like he totally like does the like, I'm taking a step out there. I'm not taking a step. I'm taking a step out there. I'm not taking a step out there. But then he steps out onto the dance floor, and he walks over, and he looks at Audrey, and he goes, "Do you want to dance?"
Yes. I think Audrey, I was going to say, Audrey knows how to party in every language. And I think, she's super into this. Like, she's like, yes, let's fucking do this. And whatever terrible choreography goes with pan flute Christmas synth.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a great moment.
it
There's
becomes
lots
like
of-
a number. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're in this world where we are also we can also have Tumblr fan fiction, like we get to break the internet. It's Death
There
Steal.
has to be a synth pan flute cover of "I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight" that starts to blend in.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that would work too. I was gonna say, it's a synth pan flute cover of I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany.
Oh yeah.
That song.
Sure. Yeah, I like that. No, that's good. And I
It's a
think
melody. It's a melody
I think
of both.
I don't know. I'm in for it.
no.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
the
yeah.
fawns like make space for you, but like not so that you notice, but just so that the camera can get a good
enough.
shot of your choreography.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, like the
lighting.
camera does the pan around thing,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
like
yeah,
everything else
yeah.
is slightly out of focus.
Oh no! I
Right.
hurt myself. You guys, have any of you guys seen Teen Witch?
I don't think so.
Don't. Never mind then. It's absolutely irrelevant and never look it up.
Okay.
Bad.
So it's panning, right? It's doing the thing, and I think at the end of the song, is it just a dance? Do we get the like? Is there a kiss?
I think there's a moment, and then there is. I think something happens. Like Audrey, like I don't want to do it just
Okay.
yet. I think that would be
No. That's totally fair.
a
Sure.
better.
I was
I'm a
gonna
better
ask
writer
if
than
I was
this.
gonna ask if we were gonna have that super awkward like, yeah, we were having a fun time dancing together, and then a slow song came on, and we're both like,
That's exactly what happens.
And then Zach bursts through and I call this one the robot.
That's exactly what happens.
Okay, yeah.
It's that Bollywood, like their noses touch, and then it's like,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Do you like straight
terrible
up go no,
person.
or do you just like, do you like say no? And
Oh
like,
no, she just like
It just
she's,
doesn't
like,
happen.
There's
Yeah,
that's a really cute moment, and then
Okay.
you hear Zach go, "I call this one the robot," and he like unstoppables his way into the
yeah,
like frame.
yeah. That's pretty.
I love
And
this.
and there is revelry evermore. I think the camera does the thing where it sort of shows everyone dancing and partying until it looks like the night has like gone, like the night is over, right? And there's just like a few people still partying, and there's people passed out or people have gone to bed. And it's like nice and warm here. There's places, it looks like now suddenly there's places where you could just lie down, right? Like it looks like, like there's hay stacks that look like comfortable bed areas, like you could just sleep here. And then the night sort of like fades away as people sort of like crash from the party. And it comes up the next morning with the like a cool winter chill, and like a bit of snow is like falling. Which one of you wakes up first?
I think Audrey does, because canonically she wakes up earliest
You're used
anyway.
to it, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a fair question.
Oh my God. I think, and like she's probably, if it's okay with you, Dave, she's probably fallen asleep cuddling Harold, but like just like in a pile probably with
totally,
other fawns.
yeah. In a total friend way
Yeah.
of like, it's cold outside. What the hell is this?
Yeah, but like definitely does the like removes arm and like
I think like on the other side, like Harold's got hay stuck to his face, like
Oh,
in a
for
totally embarrassing way.
for sure.
I think did the fawn ever introduce himself?
No.
So the fawn comes over and he like leans down next to Audrey because he notices you're awake and he says, "We should go. You should go quickly. The enchantments have fallen. The night is over. The queen will once again be able to see you, and the fact that you stayed with us, I'm sure she won't like it."
Well, shit. And Audrey starts waking up Zach and Harold, and I guess Ginger, who is now just our friend.
Ginger is super hungover.
I believe it.
Yeah, I think Ginger and I spent the evening just trading stories of how badass we are, and we're just both totally hungover.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So he like goes around and tries to wake all of you up, and he's like, "You should get moving."
I'm sorry. It's very like one night stand, but it's like for a quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
We all start like sneaking out of the grotto.
To ignite our rocket car to leave. We're all tiptoeing. Don't want to bother everyone. Thanks for the great
There's
night.
this huge plume of fire and smoke behind us.
Well, I'm glad this quest doesn't have like a time frame, or else this would be really awkward.
It's refreshing, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the most casual we've allowed ourselves to be about getting stuff done.
This is the most downtime we've ever had.
And Cass is missing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you all pile back into the sleigh, the rocket sleigh, and there's like when the rocket fires, or when you do your fire magic to fire up the rocket engine, it like scares a fawn and they fall off a roof. And the car like sleigh thing goes off into the down the road. Do you leave the fawn behind, or do you ask him to come with you?
I don't want to ask anyone to come. Actually, now that we know that the imp isn't dangerous, like anyone who wants to come with us should. I just don't want to get anyone in trouble.
And he doesn't mind seeing you through. You saved his life, so
Actually, he could probably give us directions.
He owes a Wookiee life debt.
yeah. And so he's saying, oh well, it's straight on from here. Just follow this road, and when you see the lights, then we're there.
Awesome. And sorry, I didn't get your name after I saved your ass.
Herschel Hemsworth.
Good to meet you, Herschel. I'm Audrey.
He does like a deep lunging bow as best he can in a chair.
Zach's gonna kind of kneel down, put hands around his shoulder in like a very bro way, and he's just gonna be very intense when he says, "Herschel, show people the worm and the robot. It's yours now.
Oh, well, thank
Earn
you.
this."
What a glorious gift.
I cannot believe. I have to wonder if there is first contact rules
With dimension hopping?
between dimensions.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not that are established, or that they taught at El Camino Community
Yeah.
College of Magic and Technology. And so you were all riding along. The camera fades up again on your carriage. And what's the like idle conversation that's happening as you're approaching the, like, you can see lights off in the distance?
I almost wanted to be like they're comparing like what their world is like to like this to Herschel's, but like actually if there's a chance, Audrey will turn to Harold and in her best, most sensitive way, say, I'm sorry for not listening to you back at the Fiend store. And like it is the most painful thing to have to admit that she fucked up.
Zach's jaw drops.
Yeah.
But he's just in the background.
I'm just glad you're okay.
No, I was being a real douchebag. It's been a lot these last couple days. Jesus, how long has it actually been? And you were genuinely worried, and I feel like I didn't want to let you down, and I didn't want to let anyone else down, and I just sort of went ahead because I thought I knew best, and that was not okay.
Zach leans over to Ginger and whispers, "I told you."
Zach, you're perfect.
She's like, well, damn.
I like Audrey's clearly uncomfortable, but yeah.
The only time I'm ever going to try and stand in your way is if I've seen some kind of terrible thing. Like I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything just for fun. Like it worked out this time, but you know, this is now 3 times I've had to watch you die. And
I have follow-up questions.
It's something that started happening to me when we all got these chosen powers. Like, I see things go horribly wrong, and then it's almost like I get to blink and go back a step and try and stop them from becoming true. Like, the first time we fought outside your diner with the vampire guy, he ate your throat.
Rules.
But then we managed to stop it. And then,
It was Jekyll and Hyde, I think, the other one.
Was it? Yeah. I don't
And
remember
then-
the exact
and the
details
first
of
one
Jekyll
was
and
the
Hyde.
dark hound.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the Hound, yeah. God.
In the parking lot.
That's right.
I almost die a lot.
Well,
yeah,
Well, the
sorry.
first one was to me, I think. The first one was coming to me. Yeah.
We gotta stop doing that. Or continue not dying, but sorry.
Yeah, I agree. It's just this has all been crazy, and
Yeah.
I don't want to see any of my friends die, but yeah. And I've been successful so far. I'm not upset about that at all. And thank you to the Celestial for giving me the ability to prevent these things from happening. But that's all. I'm not trying to be a pushy douchebag about, because I know that you can handle yourself. Like, you have stabbed a bunch of people and bad guys and things, and it's badass. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I do. I just don't want anyone else. If someone's going to get hurt, I feel like it should be me. and she thinks about it. I will try to listen to you more. And then she like awkwardly like side hugs him.
I think while you're side hugging him, Harold, Audrey is ripped out of the car by one of those ice gargoyles.
Damn it.
As she's like reaching to hug you.
Well, that's fun. I love this.
And like you get the sense that she leaned in and that's where the claws landed. And she's just ripped away, right? Like it grabbed her and flew away. And then you blink and she's there reaching to hug you.
I hate this.
So I do like the strong arm, like the no, like hugging is not for me. I do not desire this intimacy. Like,
sorry. It was a nice moment.
It was great. It was great.
Imagine you palm her face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's totally like just a flail. Like it's just like a
And you shove her out of the way, and the claws like slam into the seat, and like don't catch anything, and then like it flies up, and then you can see that there are like 6 of these things behind you that are hunting your vehicle, your sleigh. But the light is off in the distance. It's nearby. What do you all do?
Can we pour on speed and outrun them?
You could try that for sure.
I can. We're gonna need a safe word for when you get a vision.
Okay. Like it's not like I get a lot of time to figure out what to do. I'm sorry.
Just like say banana. Say banana next time.
Okay.
We're gonna come back and Carol's gonna be like banana and Kaz's gonna be like, what the hell happened? Can I fire javelin one of them while we're trying to... Oh, okay, hold on. I can try to protect the sleigh if other people can try to get the sleigh to move faster.
I think Zach and Ginger will maybe team up and like fuel the engine more with fire.
Okay.
Like just like super burn.
Do we want to do this like a montage?
Yeah. Can we montage this? It seems like a weird place to montage.
Well, you all say what you're doing, like everybody gets their cool thing, and then we roll at the end to see if there were any like conditions that happened.
And who died, yeah.
And who died. Cool.
What is Harold doing? Because you seemed very excited, Dave.
I am very excited. I am going to try and conjure a bunch of curlers with the little brooms in front. Like just like 20 of them in a line. And they're just all brooming all the debris out of the way in front of us as we go.
I love this.
Fantasia.
Awesome.
Maybe it is just the brooms. Maybe it totally is just...
It's just brooms.
It's just
brooms.
Just a bunch of animated brooms.
Yeah.
I love this.
Okay. Who do we think is leading this action? Or do you want to do them all as individual actions? That's okay too. If we want like consequences available for each of these actions.
I think probably Audrey, because she's the one that's like standing up to start throwing stuff at him.
I guess I will take the brunt of that consequence then. Although I will say if I take another condition, I may get knocked out of this. Oh no, okay, we're good. I will not get knocked out of a scene yet.
Okay. So we see Audrey like slashing at them as they dive at the sleigh. Go ahead.
Can I set my sword on fire now?
Yes, please.
I would like a flaming sword.
If you want to wait, I think Ginger and I are gonna super blast like the engine with fire, so you could totally use that. Or
hell
do
yeah.
something else.
Oh, hell yeah. Fear not, motherfuckers.
All right. So do we want to have Zach and Ginger go first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Zach's gonna pull a little bottle, like a flask that he got from the village. He's gonna take a big swig and then he's gonna spit and he's gonna ignite and he's got his horns out and he's just a maniacal demon devil on the back of this snow speeder right now, just like. And I picture Ginger doing some cool shit with him. I'll let you
I feel
decide
like I
what-
could
what
take on
Ginger
the whole
does.
Ice Queen myself.
Yeah, I think Ginger is
And I'm just
definitely like
cackling maniacally.
Ginger is like on your back, and she is like holding the fire horns like for stability.
Yes.
And she is just like, she's caused them to grow, kind of like when Hellboy's horns grow all big.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like, she's like pouring energy into the fire horns, and she's just like, burn.
I love this. I love this fairy thing.
hell, yes.
This pixie imp thing.
And then what do we see? What do we see Harold doing?
I think he starts like not like he's not actually trained in how to do it, but he starts actually trying to like conduct to get the brooms to appear. Like that's the conjuration motion he's doing, right? Like he doesn't actually know how to do the time signature, and he's just starting to go like this, and like he's listening to the Fantasia music in his head and trying to picture it so that it'll conjure properly,
Yeah.
like over the steering wheel. Like
So the Fantasia music like kicks up,
yeah.
and it's like, what is the Fantasia? I'm trying to like. There's like a lot of like crashes, and like it builds really like it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Like, we'll start a little later, right? Like after all the crashing, when like when the broom's just starting to wake up. So it's like boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
So we see these brooms like start to come to like conjure
It's just
themselves.
like branches and stuff.
Yeah, like
come out of the
roots are like
forest.
jumping up out of the ground and forming into brooms. And just like sweeping away the debris in front of the sleigh. What do we see Audrey doing?
Audrey is standing on. We're gonna have to fake some design here, I guess. Audrey is standing on what I guess would be the back of the Ferrari.
Like the trunk or the where the
yeah.
the
Probably
where
just
the engine
cover,
would be?
yeah.
Possibly standing on. She could also just be standing in the seat. If those. Anytime one of the gargoyles gets within range, she's just going to swipe at it with with her sword, and that thing is on fire. We don't know how the physics work on it, but I don't really care because it's a flaming sword, and flaming swords are awesome.
Yeah.
It's
and
full coded.
Yeah. So like the fire sword is just like slashing away the ice gargoyles as they fly down at you all. Somebody roll the dice. I think it's Audrey.
Oh man, I shouldn't. I should not roll these dice. What am I rolling? I forget.
So you're gonna have +2 because everybody's actions were helpful.
Okay.
And you're probably rolling
I will take
motor?
motor. Yeah. So motor +2, and do I have to roll an emotion?
Yeah, I would say probably red if you're flaming sword and all that.
Yeah, we're still going for fire here.
Is that
All
your
right.
current emotion, or is that your emotional state?
Oh man, I got emotionally vulnerable. So I think we were at like green. So I'll move it over to yellow for this.
Okay.
Optimistic seems fair. She's pretty positive she can kill
She's on a
everything.
high.
Yeah. Being nice to people feels good. That didn't feel great. 7.
Okay.
Wait, is it
so-
+2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 7.
Nice.
Okay. You have heart.
I do have heart. Let's spend a heart. Because I don't get to use that very often.
And
And
I know
that
some of you have
rerolls.
hit some malfunctions. I don't know if you hit the heart triggers or not.
I definitely hit a malfunction. I don't think I hit a heart trigger.
Okay.
However, remind me, I spend a heart and I can reroll?
Yeah. You reroll all the dice.
That was not better.
Well, you keep whatever the best roll is, unless you.
All right. Well,
get
in that
snake
case,
eyes.
my best roll was a 7.
Okay.
I rolled
so,
2 2s, my friends.
so you're slashing these things out of the way. I think at the last minute, it looks like you've got them to back off, and you're coming up on what looks like some sort of light barrier. So like the light is brighter just beyond this point. And you start to turn, and one of them just like catches your shoulder and like rips down your arm.
The same shoulder that I
Flaking off the ice.
Yeah, it like rips the ice out of your mauled wound.
Well, damn.
And you can try to resist that if you want.
I'll just take it.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that we've been lucky.
So it like scrapes the crap out of your arm, and it's all like scratched up and stuff. Your ski suit is like fluff is going everywhere.
Aww.
And the sleigh makes it through the barrier, through this like what looks like a light barrier, and the ice things just hit it and just evaporate, like they just melt and turn to mist. And so now there's like this cool mist just sort of like falling down, and it's warm on the other side. And you can see that there's like a giant house with like bright lights sort of shining off of it, and like a big pretty barn nearby. And the sleigh sort of coasts to a stop out front.
Cool.
Okay.
You guys smell cinnamon?
It really does smell like cinnamon.
Cinnamon and peppermint?
It smells like a craft store, but like not offensive.
Yeah, but not so bad that it's like...
Not so bad that we hate it.
Like the appropriate amount of it.
It smells like there's a craft store next door. Yeah.
Or like you walked by Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
It smells like... this is awesome.
So yeah, there's like a big pretty house. Big barn.
Maybe we can find someone who can bandage this again. And Audrey like moves her hand and like that big old dog bite us back.
I'll take off my like ski hat and try and apply pressure.
It's cool, thanks. Ow.
The scene is over, so you can roll to see if it's not as bad as it looks.
Oh god. Okay. Wait, that's not the right dice. I got a 4. Will that do it?
You can rewrite it.
I mean, like, it's mauled. That covers a lot of ground. I guess, like, I literally cannot think of anything that's, like, adjacent. Wait, can it be not as bad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the benefit of being able to rewrite it.
I mean, like, could I alter it to say, scarred over?
Yeah.
All right, and I can move that to glam?
Yeah, you can move it to glam. Like you got a wicked scar.
Wicked scar.
He's wicked sky.
Wicked scar. I'll take it. I'll take that.
Cool. So yeah, you have a wicked scar. And I think you can smell cookies.
I'm not mad about cookies.
Well, it certainly
guess
doesn't
this
match up
is-
with the idea of what an imp lives in.
I don't think I would know what an imp lives in at this point.
Well,
Maybe we can get inside.
Yeah.
I think, like Audrey's.
Like we don't see
shot.
anybody outside the house, right? Like we don't see any activity anywhere.
No, you can hear some rustling in the barn.
Okay. Well,
Audrey sets off to the house, the house, and knocks on the door.
yeah.
Yeah.
As well?
You knock on the door, and it looks like it was cracked, and it just sort of like opens up.
Hello?
And do you like peer inside, or?
Yeah.
You can see that it's like a really well furnished. It's if it feels cozy inside, even though the place is big. Like it's got really nice, ornate, maybe handmade furniture. It's got a lot of really beautiful, like antiquities and curiosities sort of placed about in, on tables and in curios and things. There's like really comfortable looking old-fashioned furniture in there.
It looks like the ski lodge that Neil and I went to last winter. But all right. I mean, it's nicer.
And you can hear a
Nice.
crackling fire off in the distance.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Hello. We're looking for an imp.
And as you
I guess
like,
if we're.
oh, go ahead.
I guess if we're kind of trying to steal his stuff, we probably shouldn't be looking for him.
I think
But
we've
I think
kind of
we've-
collectively moved on from the
Yeah,
stealing.
we're not stealing
idea.
shit.
Unless,
No,
we meet him and he's a douchebag, and then we're like, oh, yeah, well, we're going to try and figure this out ourselves.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Okay.
If we need to do anything to this imp, I need a few minutes to talk to them first. It's very, 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 very important.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not planning to do anything unless, they come out swinging.
Audrey, we're used to
And
you at this point.
I haven't seen anybody, coming out and stabbing anyone yet, so seems safe to me.
Audrey still has the sword. It's not on fire, but she still technically has it.
Hello.
You make your way into this antechamber goes around into a big sitting room, and on one wall there is a pedestal with a large book on it.
I think I found the ledger. Audrey is going to trot over to it and look up her name.
So you
I just want to know if it's in there.
Yeah. So you start looking for your name, and you hear someone heavy boots coming, and this large man, maybe 7.5, 8 feet tall, steps into the room. Big old boots. He's wearing really nice sort of outdoorsy gear, right? Wool coat, big wool coat. He's got a big bushy black beard, and he's got little glasses on his nose. And he steps out and he's got mittens, hot pads on his hands, and he's holding a tray of cookies, and he says, welcome. To what do I owe the pleasure?
We are not from around here.
Oh, I can see that. Hello, Zach.
I can't believe this is happening. You have no idea.
Sets the tray down, takes the mittens off, sets them aside. What can I do for all of you?
I don't even know, man.
Well, I think in general we're looking to get home, but I think Zach has some questions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If it's okay with you guys, I think I'll ask in private. But it can be later.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
No,
now.
it's okay.
No, I
Go.
mean, we'll go step outside. It's fine. It's warm out there. It's not
Yeah.
horrible.
What's in the barn?
Oh, why don't you grab the basket of carrots and go check?
Audrey grabs the basket, doesn't sprint outside, but moves very quickly.
And I'll go.
So
Yeah, we're gonna go feed reindeer.
What is it I can do for you, Zach?
you know my name.
Well, yes, I chose you.
Are you a traveler?
Yes. Yes.
And that's what I am?
Your people call you that, yes.
There's more like me?
Oh, yes. Not as many as others. Some. I'm a bit more choosy than some, it would seem.
Can we really go anywhere?
Yes. That is the gift. Though not everywhere you can go is a nice place to be.
You said you chose me. Do you mean that literally? That
Well, yes, you were. The darkness sought to steal your life, and I sought to save it.
did I thought I was being punished
For what?
because I did something wrong. I hurt something innocent, and nothing has been right in my life ever since, and I've been trying to just fix it this whole time. And you're telling me you chose me.
Perhaps it was that drive that I saw in you.
Thank you
No need
for
to
giving
thank
me.
me. The abilities, the powers I gave you, they're a burden as much as a gift.
Yeah,
What you do with them is truly up to you.
I just needed to know that it wasn't a mistake. Thank you. Um, thank you.
And he picks up the tray of cookies and he like comes over and he says, "Why don't you have a cookie?"
Yeah. Um, Me and my friends have some questions for you. I think we should talk.
Well, I'd be happy to answer any questions, but I believe our time may be limited.
Then we better get to it.
Out in the barn, we like it cuts out to the barn, and we see Audrey feeding a reindeer a carrot. And I think we see a reindeer like tug at Harold's clothes, like try to bite Harold.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was gonna
yeah.
say. Oh no, go.
No, I was gonna that about matches up with my real life experiences with.
This is.
Reindeer.
I was gonna say. It would be a perfect opportunity for Audrey to burst back into the house, just like there are goddamn reindeer out there. The basket is completely empty.
Yeah. And he chuckles, and it's got a bit of a like round rolling laugh to it.
I love it.
I It seems that your time here will be short, but Zach says that you have some questions.
I mean, mostly, can you help us get home?
I can indeed.
I promised some of the people along the way that we would try to help them.
That's true. Can we stop, can we fix, I don't know, everyone else's problem?
Well,
People need this heat right now.
Doesn't seem like people are really enjoying living under a queen who clearly doesn't like you.
yeah. I feel like we should be honest and let you know that she sent us here because we accidentally appeared in her throne room. She sent us here to steal your ledger.
Mm.
But along the way, we met a lot of people that said, you're not a terrible person. So we're not here to steal anything.
Also, I made a mistake. There was supposed to be one more of us, and I lost her.
Your friend seems to have been touched by darkness. It's not too late to help them. I think more than anything, they'll need guidance and someone there if it all becomes too much. But our gifts, the abilities that we grant to people like you, they're only useful while you champion the light. Once darkness seeps in, they are more difficult to access. But temptation, I believe is the word you all have for it, is it's not final. So tend to your friend. They'll be all right.
Okay.
Do all of you live here?
All of who?
I don't know. The gods?
The other choosers?
No. This is my realm. I had to sacrifice a bit of it to keep a very dangerous being captive. That's why you were not able to leave.
Oh.
Huh.
There anything that can be done to bring some life, some warmth back to the people?
Well, I am able to give a small gift if you wish it.
We don't need it, but for them?
I do
If you
wish
would
it.
like, then I will grant your gifts to them this year.
That sounds good. Okay, one last question, I guess, unless you guys have others. Back home, it sounds like there's something really bad coming. And it has to do with magic.
Well, magic was as much a gift as any other ability that you have, albeit available to all of you. It is dangerous, but not inherently bad or good. Just like any of the abilities you're granted. What is it that you see coming?
Zach and Harold know more about what the situation is, I think, than Audrey would.
There's a group of people that want to try and bring back famous magician that thought magic should belong to everyone.
They're trying to remove darkness completely.
A noble
their-
goal.
Their tactics seem to bring darkness.
Every time someone hurt or someone aggrieved or someone harmed tries to take on an entire system, it never ends well for anyone.
There was a time when myself and others like me sought to combat darkness on one-on-one. Fight it where it was. It was ineffective. There just aren't enough of us. And it proved that giving you the tools to do good when you see fit is more than we could ever achieve on our own. But part of that is we can't really interfere beyond giving you those abilities.
That seems about right.
So it's up to us.
It would seem so.
That's heavy.
It is. But this one is very strong.
I won't let you down.
You couldn't if you tried. And he looks around at the three of you and says, well, should we go?
I think so.
And he grabs like a big...
What about Ginger?
Oh, shoot, Ginger.
And she's sort of been like hanging in a corner. And he looks over and says, oh, your village will miss you. I'm going to leave it up to... Excuse me. I'm going to leave it up to Zach if Ginger goes with.
Hey, buddy. I lean way down. Being with me is a lot of fun. It's a lot of never knowing what's coming and doing things you never thought you'd do and seeing things you never thought you'd see. But it also doesn't end. It gets tiring. It gets old. And it's really hard to be away from the people that you love. So, if you want to come with me, you can. But just make sure that you're really okay to leave. Because I don't know if we'll come back.
And she looks at you and she looks over at the traveler and she sort of like calls a little ball of fire and she's like, well, without me, who's going to melt those damn ice golems? She like tosses it side to side and she goes, but it's been fun. And she punches you in the shoulder.
I'll come back and visit. I'll become a better traveler. That's a promise.
And she gives you like a little hug, like, because she's small. And she gives you like a little hug. And she's like, well, give him hell. And she steps back.
Ginger.
Yeah? Huh?
Show people the worm. And the robot. I told Herschel that it was his, but he's gonna mess it up. He's just not gonna do it right. Do it right.
I'll make sure
It's
he does
yours
it
now.
right. Or I'll singe his fur.
I love Ginger.
And she's like, yeah, I got this. And she steps back. And the traveler reaches over and grabs like a big winter coat off of the wall and like shakes it out. And some soot falls off of it. And he throws his giant red coat over his shoulders. And he says, all right, well, ready to go home?
I'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Go back to this horrible chaos where, feelings exist.
And he like puts his arms around, like he leads you outside, and there's a big red sleigh sitting out front, and he like hops in and he's like, all right, all aboard. And the sleigh like flies up into the sky, led by the reindeer, and fades out. And we see you all wake up kind of like you got knocked out by the teleport. And wherever you took Neil and Kaz. and Kaz is probably looking over you, looking a little concerned. And that's where we'll pick up next session.
All right. Can I suggest that our ending song is Last Christmas by Wham?
Yes, 100%.
Yes!
Everyone loses Whamageddon.
It's post-Christmas. I'm allowed to listen to it as much as I want. I love that song.
Yeah. Well, thank you. That is episode 12. Thank you for that's the end of tonight's session. We hope you enjoyed it. Join us on January 11th for our next session. We'll be back to our normal style of game. If you want to catch up on past episodes of Lighthearted, you can, or any of the APs on the Happy Jacks network, you can go to happyjacks.org/shows. If you want to learn more about Lighthearted, you can go to lighthearted.games. There's a link there where you can sign up to learn when our Kickstarter goes live. If you want to get email notifications, we'll be going to Kickstarter sometime in January. Very excited about that. So check back for that. And if you want to know things about what I'm doing or just general updates about Lighthearted, you can follow me on Twitter at Kurt Potts. And I think that's it for me. So I'll throw it to our cast. Dave.
Yeah, I'm Dave. I'm going to be doing some Dave stuff between now and January 11th. Everybody stay safe. Happy New Year. Your Tauntaun won't make it past the first marker if this weather holds up. So good luck.
Nice. Clara, you got anything to plug?
Oh, man. Hi, I'm Clara. I played Audrey, and you can follow me all over the internets as clearly_golden, unless you're into mermaids, in which case it's mermaid_clarity. Twitter is the best place to find out what I'm doing literally about 5 minutes before I do it. Otherwise, you can catch me on Games We Never Plays podcast every Monday. This week, today we just released our last episode for the month, and it is our review of Star Wars Saga Edition, which was surprisingly good to me anyway. If you're a Star Wars fan, I think you will enjoy it. And next month we will be reviewing Overarms, which is also good. But yeah, I'm all on Games We Never Play, and I'm in a band, and sometimes we sing things. That's the Merry Wives of Windsor. I don't know, what else do I do? Who knows? I'm on Twitter. Find me. This is liminal space miss. I don't know. I'm not a person anymore.
Nice. Joe.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe. I have been Zachary Lee throughout this whole campaign. So I guess I'll keep playing him for however long the adults decide we'll keep going and doing this show. I've been having a really, really great time. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let us know. I was really surprised when I learned that people were actually listening to this, and now I'm extremely self-conscious about every character choice. So please just make things harder for me and prevent me from enjoying this hobby, because I'm so stuck on needing to please everyone else. That'd be great. Yeah, send me your comments and questions and constructive or non-constructive feedback. I would love to get into all that.
Nice. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Have a happy new year, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.
Bye.